want to start this episode of the podcast by saying I am in no way means or any, type of dungeon master. I don't play D&D. The closest I've gotten was Baldur's Gate 3. I stated in the video, but I am not a professional at this whole, thing. I wanted to do it because I saw a bunch of, people doing it. It seemed really fun. I wanted to do something fun this episode. So please don't go down in the comments getting upset at me saying this isn't how you play D&D or anything like that. I winged it entirely, and I feel like my co-hosts had fun. I had fun, and it was fun to do. So don't get mad at me. That's all I have to say. Please and thank you. Enjoy the episode.
Oh, I did on a good episode. Watch the next
You can watch it after we do this episode of this podcast titled Insanity the Podcast, where I am your host with the most fuzz on his
one.
body, Fuzz
I
Wabbit,
went to my
here
room,
joined
going to my
by...
bed, and I'm laying down.
Weren't you in your bed? Where were you?
I was in my living room.
Oh, hell no. Anyway, I'm here joined by my two co-hosts, Coffee the Cat, not by Quacken. He's not here. He, like, first he shows up an hour late to go hang out with his e-kitten or whatever. And then the second that I want to start the episode, he says, "Can I go make food?" Coffee, can you believe that?
Why is he making food at 1 o'clock in the
This
morning?
guy is
Like,
bouncing.
no, you can't say I'm bouncing on your non-existent penis when you could have made the food before joining the call.
Yeah, but I was low key. I didn't think about that. And then when I was sitting here,
1
I was like,
a.m.
man, I'm kind of hungry. So
It's
Hello?
1
I'm
a.m.
gonna
Did
go
you
get my food.
did you skip dinner?
No, he doesn't skip dinner. Don't
We
don't don't say
have a
that.
selected time to eat dinner. I ate at like
He eats all the time, Coffee. I feel
5
like
p.m. I think.
we all know what happened to the food in this house. He needs the second
Bruh.
midnight snack.
He might be a vacuum.
Anyway, like we do all
Oh, my
episodes.
bed's hella comfy. I got school tomorrow though. I was supposed to wake up early.
Hey, buddy. My intro segment wasn't over. I don't appreciate you interrupting me.
Oh, I want my time to shine, man.
I might deduct some points there, buddy. Got some aura
Mm-hmm.
points off of you. But speaking of points, I don't know if he's here, but I really don't care. If he doesn't know, then he'll just find out by pure surprise and shock, and I won't bat an eye. But by popular demand, by that I mean myself, I am bringing back rotating hosts, which means there is a chance at the end of this episode for one of you two to have to
There's no
host next week.
There is no chance.
Yes, there is.
Well,
I'm making the chance right
There's
now.
100% chance that Quacken is hosting to next week's
That
episode.
no, there isn't. No, there isn't. Don't
Okay.
say that. Don't say that. Maybe he wins. You know, you don't know what's happening today. Wink, wink. I think I don't know. But yeah, you don't.
Okay.
Anything can happen today because I have an interesting thing we're doing today that will surely, mix up the show because we don't do fun stuff a lot. But today we're doing a fun thing that is very
Fun.
interesting,
Wink,
and
wink.
I think you'll all enjoy. So, starting in alphabetical order as you normally do. Coffee, how was your week?
It was okay. I have a Chinese super virus on my computer, I'm pretty sure. Uh, yeah.
His computer
I
has
start
super
I
AIDS.
start school. My textbooks alone cost me $1,000. Not too happy about it.
But it was like that's
And
pocket
now
change with how he acts when they told him to get a job. Crazy.
$1,000's nothing to me.
See, here we
Anyway,
go. Fucking Bruce Wayne over here. Alright.
working hard in school already. My teacher gave me like 5 assignments due today, but I woke up nice and early to do them.
Did you know? What time is early to you?
Like 11 o'clock in the morning. Not too early, but
I'm gonna say that's not that early, but it's early enough. Anyway,
crazy.
Is that all you have?
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess I should do my small talk here. Um, I have an interesting development in a lot of areas that some people don't know about. Something that just happened today. It's all over the place for me, you know. It's a little wacky, but most of it is good things, I think. However, this one thing does really concern me. I'm very scared about it, but I'm not going to talk about it first. What I am going to talk about is the very good news. I made a maybe a very financially wise decision to buy a engine for my bicycle. Now,
Wow.
yes, thank you, thank you. hmm Yeah, it sucks we don't have our other co-host because he's being fat right now and making food at 1 in the morning instead of doing it before we start the episode. You know, God forbid anything go well for us. Am I right? But yeah, I bought it. It comes in next week. The only issue I see is how I'm gonna get it on the bike. I don't think I have enough space, but I will make it work to put it on there.
And if it
And
doesn't,
doesn't I'll figure it out. It's fine. I'll figure it out. If not, there are other options. Being being yours truly, Facebook Marketplace. I have, I think, saved a mini bike frame, so I could just make a very bad mini bike. It only goes like I think from what I checked 12 miles before running out of gas. It's very small, very small engine. But speaking of Facebook Marketplace, I've been getting a lot more cool stuff on my saved that I want to buy, but it has been annoying me a lot. I've been getting very annoyed. I don't know if I said it already, but I ended up messaging that guy that has that moped that probably isn't street legal. I messaged him. I said, "Hey man, actually, can I go see the message exactly? I message properly. I'm a very nice person.
mm-hmm.
I was like, "Hey, I want to come buy this, but I want to know if it runs or not." I think he saw it. Yeah, he saw it on Sunday and just never responded back.
Ooh.
So, I'm assuming either it doesn't run or he just didn't care. So, that's off the table. I'm not messaging him again. I don't care enough. Um Other thing, I'm trying to sell this headset. This lady messaged me and said she wanted to pick it up, and at first she was like, "Is this available?" I was like, "Yes, it's available. Where can I pick it up?" I sent her my address. She then said, "That's 15 minutes from my house." Mind you, this was around like 6 in the afternoon. She said, "This is 15 minutes from my house. I can pick it up maybe tomorrow. I will message you." I was like, "All right." I had work the next day, so that didn't happen. Um, She then texted me while I was at work. She said she's door dashing. She probably come by and grab it. I said I'm at work right now, and I won't be home till 11. But tomorrow noonish, which is usually before I leave, way before I leave. I leave at 2. If she wants to come pick it up, she can. She never responded back, so I'm assuming she didn't care. We won't ever see her again.
You
Eh,
could always text her and say, "Hey, you still
no,
interested in that
I
bike?"
don't care. I don't care enough. Okay, I don't
Oh,
care
well,
enough.
see, that's how you don't
If she
get.
doesn't want to buy it, then she's not gonna come and get it. I'll keep my 30th. It's literally $10. It's $10. If you can't wake up at noonish to come by my house, that's 15 minutes away, and just pick up a headset and hand me $10, then you don't want it. I already had those
You
guys that came by for my I think my $10 PlayStation 4 controller. It was like a drug deal exchange. I walked outside, he handed me the money, I handed the controller, and he just walked off, and I was like, all right,
Also,
that works.
you're
you're
selling
supposed to
drugs?
read off every message. Even the
I'm
message
not
with your
reading
full
off
address in
every
it.
message. No one cares.
Oh, I care. I need
No,
I
you
need that
don't.
message
You were
with your
making
address in
food.
it.
You cared so little, you went to make food before the episode started.
Hmm. Speaking of, um, microwaves might be the worst thing ever created.
This is the same
I
guy
hate
who
them.
couldn't operate it a month ago, but all right.
I I put this stupid chicken noodle soup in the microwave 5 different times, and it's still room temperature for 30 seconds each.
Have you considered maybe your microwave does not have the heating power of the other appliances in your house,
And
and
have you
maybe
tried
30
heating it
seconds?
more than 30 seconds?
I thought maybe 30 seconds would be a little too much.
Clearly not.
So after the third time, you didn't go, maybe I should put it in for a little more. You went,
Well,
no,
but then
let's
it
do
had
it
already been in
again.
there for a minute and a half, so I'm
Like,
maybe I shouldn't put it back in there for longer. That might
like,
be a bad
bro.
idea.
So you
Do you want it
waited.
scalding
You
hot?
waited.
Is that what you want? You want it
Yes,
to
I
burn
want
your
my chicken
mouth?
to burn off.
Okay, bro. All
Then boil some water.
right. Then just make the soup from scratch at that point. Like, there's not
Yeah.
even.
But it's in jars, ready to be heated up.
Then boil it in a
Yeah, that actually makes
bowl.
it even easier to
That takes
boil
longer.
it. So then why are you
Just put it in
can't
a pot
you can't
and boil it.
complain that it's not hot enough, and then to complain that to get it the heat that you want, it would take too long.
Well, I was rushing, so I didn't miss out on points, so I didn't have to be the co-host for next episode.
Right. Are you
I'm
sure that's the case? Do you think that's the case here? You think that because if you're
I
not
Because why are you
wanted
here,
to be
making
like-
a jar of scorching hot chicken soup at 1 a.m.?
Because I like my chicken noodle soup. I was like, man, there's some chicken noodle soup in the fridge that my mom made for me, and she put them in jars just for me. And
okay,
want
wait, this
one.
makes this even crazier. They're in the fridge. That means they're cold. Why did you think 30 seconds was enough?
I don't know.
this is just getting worse and worse as this goes on.
Because I made rice yesterday. I put it in the fridge I put it in the microwave for 45
Where
seconds.
was the
and it
rice?
burned
Where
it.
was the rice?
In the fridge.
How long did you cook the rice?
45 seconds.
Was it crunchy?
No. But I also found out that I cannot make eggs. Because I tried 4 different times to make a dippy egg,
You
and it
tried to
failed.
microwave eggs?
Fuck no! What do you think I
Okay.
am, retarded?
You could have fooled us, I guess.
Sounds
Once
like you're
again.
choking on that chicken noodle right now.
I am, bro.
Like, what are we
Shit was so
doing?
funny I was choking on it.
Anyway, I have a lot of Facebook Marketplace finds if anyone's interested for me to list them off here. Let me scroll down. Also, I want to say this. Instagram, and I know this is like a common thing, like a basic thing, basic knowledge. Instagram might be stalking me when I open Facebook. It's really weird, and I don't like
Well, they're
it.
linked. They're linked together.
I guess so, right? Because like there was like a whole. This was actually before I even used Facebook. When I was looking for jobs, all my page was on Instagram was, "Hey, there's this job that pays you millions," or yada yada yada. And then now that I was looking for e-bikes and stuff, that were all my ads for like months. And
They gave broad Japanese like location stuff when we were talking about going to Japan.
it's really weird. But then
Interesting.
randomly on my page, and this might be because just random, right? Randomly what came up was a bunch of cameras. You know, I really like cameras. Cameras are cool. I want like one for like my computer so I don't have to use this fuck ass webcam. And then magically my entire Facebook Marketplace page is now just a bunch of cameras and all this other random shit. Instagram took notice, I think, and I think I have a few camera ads. Not gonna happen. I already actually I want to talk about getting scammed a little bit later, but I want to talk about the stuff on Marketplace first. So first, there is a $350 GameCube bundle with 21 games, 3 controllers, and 2 consoles, and they all work. The only reason I pinned this on my page was because they were selling a copy of Resident Evil 1 for the GameCube, and I wanted to play that.
And you didn't buy it.
I don't have $350 readily available to go buy this GameCube.
So
I also don't even remember where this is.
fully broke.
Yeah, this isn't even anywhere really near me. This is all the way in like Greer, so no, I'm not.
I'm gonna mail it to you. Tell him you'll pay for shipping.
I don't want
Tell
to
him
do
you'll give
all
him
that.
$400 to pay for shipping too.
I already don't have the 350. He almost charged 500 for this, by the way. That was crazy. I've also been in the market for earbuds, which I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but I own a pair
Oh
of
yeah.
bone conduction headset. I own a bone conduction headset, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome.
You could try rocking the Raycons.
No, because that's also been on my page ever since I looked at the fucking bone conduction headset to like research them. That's all Raycon has been. 13 hours of battery life, and they're waterproof. Buy this bone conduction. I already have one. Why would I need to buy another one?
What's a bone conductor headset, bro?
I'm so glad you asked. So
Oh god.
it's like earbuds, right? But like it's like the earbuds that like are on like the one singular strand of like wire, and it has like the big old like cube on it that you charge, right?
Mhm.
I guess like Beats. Like I don't know if it's over like the Beat earbuds that are just like a wire around your neck and you just put them in your ears. But instead of putting these in your ear, you put them in front of your ear on this bone. And instead of having speakers, it vibrates on that bone and you can hear the audio being transmitted straight into your ears. I know.
Sounds like
I know. That's so cool. So awesome. You know, wow. Bone conduction headset. The only
that is
real
my favorite.
drawback is if you have it up too loud, people can hear it. And I don't mean like crank it all the way up. I mean like if you have it up like let's say like
I mean, if
a
I
third or two, it's
if I
pretty
have my
loud.
vibrator on, people can hear it. Hmm?
Mm, all right, buddy. All right, buddy.
This is incorrect.
We're just not. We're not gonna. We're not. No. No, we're not gonna.
Can people not hear my vibrator?
Yeah.
I'm
Shut
pretty
the
sure
fuck
China
up.
can. It's just so loud.
Shut up. But the main like I guess benefits of a bone conduction headset is instead of like putting in your ears and your ears hurt after a long time, it's outside of your ear. And if you're at like let's say your job or even driving, walking down the street, you still can hear from both your ears because it's not covering your ear. And it saves you
Like
from ear
in the first
damage.
place.
Because I usually wear one earbud when I'm at work, so I have an ear available. But now I can wear both of these and still hear people.
Imagine being able to wear headphones at work or earbuds.
I can, and I
I'd
do.
lose my job.
Probably because you work in food service. And how many times do you wash your hands when you touch your earbuds? Yeah, exactly. There's
If
your
I don't
answer.
touch my earbuds, I don't have to wash my hands.
Mm-hmm. Sure you don't.
I also don't really. I don't know. I'm sorry. We wear gloves when we fucking make food. I'm not washing my hands every 5 fucking minutes.
Well, that is
Cause I
technically within food service codes for you to wash your hands a
fuck
lot.
my testicles.
That's probably how I actually. That's not how I got pink eye. It was from a guy who smelled like piss. It was very bad. It was awful. Don't work at a gas station. They're terrible.
That's also probably why you got pink eye.
Anyway, I have a lot of cameras in here. Somebody's selling a set of SteelSeries gaming earbuds that are only one because I use the SteelSeries app on my PC. Probably never going to use them because I don't like using Bluetooth anything on my computer for gaming. It's very awful.
I thought you had Bluetooth headphones at one point.
I did, and now I don't. I use wire for everything, and some people might disagree with this. However, low latency, and I don't have
I
to
don't.
charge anything.
I don't blame you because these fucking headphones have been dying left and right every day, and it pisses me off.
Like logically
I do not want
speaking,
to keep.
it's awesome. You just do that. Just buy a wire.
I don't have the money for that.
But this has popped on my page twice. Someone was selling a crossbow at like their fucking garage, and
You
like
are
a
not
bunch of
buying a
other shit.
crossbow.
I could
There's
have,
no way.
and I might.
What
It's
would you
still
do with a
there.
crossbow?
I don't know, but it would be awesome to have. Like just to have it.
I
Imagine
can't
just
buy a
having a
GameCube because I
crossbow.
don't have the money, but instead I'll buy a crossbow.
It's practically free because they're selling that with like a bunch of other things for $150. Actually, I can go look. I have it saved. I know I do. Unless someone bought
Yeah.
it and then I don't have it saved. I still have it saved. So, they are selling 2 motorcycle windshields, 5 random tires, crossbow, guitar, kid's bike, hoverboard,
Guitar.
antique golf caddy,
Oh,
window,
I'm
mesh
17.
dog crate, and 2 helmets. all for $150.
Hold on. Send this to me.
You're nowhere near it. You don't live in South Carolina.
I don't care. I heard guitar. I'll fly down there.
Well, I'm buying it first, and you'll never see it again.
So, do you want to be pegged or do you want to be pegged?
Anyway, I have to scroll through the rest of the stuff here. I did save for the pure like funny bit. There are like there's these thigh high heels.
Only thigh high.
Yes,
Penier high.
she's selling them for $45.
She is she bad?
Yes. I'm not answering
What?
that. I'm not answering that.
So she is. You're gatekeeping her.
I would do no such thing.
You're
Also, where
gatekeeping
is
her.
this? He says pick
Why do
this
you
up at
want
this
this to be exact?
That's a good question, Coffee. Why does he want this?
What? Want what?
It's crazy how he's acting. It's insane.
Want him to stop gatekeeping the baddies?
Where the fuck is this gas station?
Um,
Oh, I've seen this one before. I haven't worked here though.
Oh, what? I was wondering why my controller wasn't working. It's not plugged in.
Anyway, that's one of the things. There's also, have you guys ever heard of a Snuggie?
That sounds gay.
I think I've heard of a Snuggie.
So basically, it's like a jacket. It's a blanket that has sleeves. Is what it describes it as. So like you put it on, and it's just one big blanket, but it's also like a coat. I guess like a very comfortable jacket. And it also comes with a kangaroo pocket, so you can put food in there. Like, isn't that crazy? But the reason that I saved it was because it is a Mountain Dew Baja Blast Snuggie. I'm gonna send a
Wow.
picture
So, like,
in
fat,
podcast
orange.
chat so you can see how cool this looks. There you go.
Hold on.
And it's reversible. You can reverse it to just be solid blue and have that pocket.
Not gonna lie, that shit's mad ugly.
Yo, all right, bro.
Bro.
We have a guy who sits in his bed all day. This would be something you'd wear. But you can reverse
Makes
it.
you think I
But
sit
Oh,
in
you
no,
the
can
that's-
bed.
reverse it, and it could just be solid blue.
I'm gonna be honest, the solid blue also kind of looks.
All right, you know what? That's why I'm buying it, and you're not.
It's a little
It's not
too
for you.
bright, bro.
It's not for you. It's not for
If
you.
it
It's
was
for
a little
me.
darker,
It's fine. Yeah,
it'd be a little better.
it's for me. No, that's fine. Anyway, just some more camera stuff. There's somebody selling a $10 Nightmare Bonnie plushie. So I'm gonna go rob their house. Actually, that's how that's worked. I'm robbing their house. I'm not buying it. I saved it so that I could rob them.
It's kind of mean.
Anyway, there's somebody selling a costume, and I want you to try and guess what this costume could possibly be before I send it in podcast chat.
Well, there's no hint, so
You don't
Kurt
need a
Cobain.
hint. I want you to just guess. Anything in the world. It could be anything. Actually, I'll give you the price of it. They bought it for $500. They're selling it for $350.
So, who would buy a $500 costume? And for what?
Anyway, I'll just post it. Since Coffee's not going to guess because he hates me. He hates interaction. Yeah, you didn't say
Uh.
no. You didn't say no. Anyway.
what the
How
fuck
about you?
is that? That shit looks like it's from Spirit. 350 my ass.
They said they bought it for 500. It's a professional costume. I think this was made for a movie. Maybe I don't remember. I don't know. I won't ask. What am I about
Like, what are you gonna
Halloween?
do with this thing, bro?
Wear it on Halloween. What do
Why
you
is
mean?
there
What
a
am I gonna do
picture
with
of
it?
Patrick on the wall next
That's
to it?
not pertaining to the conversation. We don't talk about the Patrick
Oh no! Why
on the
is
wall.
there a picture of
we don't
Patrick?
we don't talk about the
Just-
Patrick on the wall. We talk about the costume. That looks really
No,
cool.
I
and
wanna
I want
know.
it. No. They're not selling the portrait of Patrick.
But
They're
it's
selling
kind
the
of fire.
costume.
I kind of want that.
I'm sorry, you wouldn't catch me spending $500 on that.
Well, it's not for you. It's for me.
I don't
Huh.
have $350 to spend on a GameCube.
We know you don't.
But I have $500 to spend on this random.
I sure do, even though I just said it was $350.
Time.
I said it was $350. Gosh, viewers and or listeners, can you believe how much Quacken listens? Minus 5 points to him. Anyway.
Someone bend this guy over, bro.
Minus 10 points for thinking he could do that. Anyway.
Suck on my testicular.
Minus 20 for continuing to think he has balls. Anyway. How big is... Actually, I know how big is 3 feet. I'm going to send this image in here, and I want you to try and guess how much money this might cost.
$50.
And you were right. That's 10 points, Coffee, for being so right. Wow, guys,
Is
can you believe it?
the point of this episode? You're just
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Hey, calm down, buddy. The episode is so awesome, I'm gatekeeping it to talk about the stupid shit that's happening in my life. Anyway, I'm done, though. Unless you want to see the Among Us for $2.
No.
Coffee, do you want to see the Among Us for $2?
Yeah, let's see it.
All right. Plus 5 points for being engaged in the topic of Among Us plushies.
Yo, I don't kind of like how they look really dirty though. It looks like someone's like used them inappropriately.
What do you mean?
I'm getting like an off feeling about them.
There were someone's kids.
The kids were kissing that.
Okay.
Something.
Anyway. Aside from that, that is all my endeavors on the Facebook Marketplace, and I have a final thing to say, and it has to do with what I talked about last week. Quacken won't know because he wasn't here last week for the
I
part
was here last week.
You weren't here for when I talked about this in particular. Coffee, do you remember Volt Ride and how I may or may not have gotten scammed when I bought an electric skateboard?
You did get scammed, I thought.
You said that, but then something happened before this episode started. And it's confusing me. It's continuing to confuse me. So I'm at work, doing nothing as per usual, and I get a notification on my phone from Shop telling me, "Hey, remember that skateboard that you bought? Like, oh, I don't know, like maybe close to a month ago. It's preparing to ship." And I'm like, "What?" So then I go to the back to Shop to go look and see if this is shipping. It's saying it's preparing shipment. So I'm like, okay, that's whatever. It's fine. Maybe it's just trick of the brain. Maybe maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm crazy. But then I got an email. An email from that website, VoltRide, saying, hey, your order is coming. It's all I have. I don't have when it should be coming. I don't have how it'll be coming. It's just telling me it's coming and it's on its way as of 10 o'clock yesterday. So I may not have gotten scammed. I don't know what's happening, but apparently this thing that I bought is indeed coming to my house.
We'll see if it's the real thing.
It could just be a bomb. Maybe they're going to kill me. I don't know. But it's coming. I don't have a shipping number. They didn't give me one. Actually, on my email, it says my tracking number is store. So, I have that to go off. But it's coming. It's on its way, and I'm scared. Because it wasn't supposed to come. I thought I got scammed, but it's coming. It's coming to my house. And even worse, it's after I bought that fucking motor, which I only bought the motor because I wasn't getting the skateboard. And then would you look at that? Maybe I didn't get scammed. I'm gonna kill myself. But anyway, that's the end of my news. I have nothing else. I don't think. I don't remember. I forgot. If I did, I'll talk about it next week. There, I said it. Anyway, Quacken, how was your week? I know we forgot about you, but you did show up late, so me and Coffee swore a vow of silence whenever you talk about your week today.
So we did not swear a vow because I was listening the whole. Okay.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No. Whoever did
Go,
that will be murdered.
go ahead. Talk about your week.
I'm actually hiring a hitman as we speak.
Now, why would you do that?
Uh,
That's not nice. You shouldn't do that.
oh, well, my week's been all right. My birthday's in 10 days. By the way, I turn 18, which means I can. I'm not gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
You're 18 now?
Yeah.
When did your birthday happen?
He just coffee,
No. What?
coffee, coffee.
Not now,
He
but
just said his birthday's in 10 days.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, bro.
But yeah, my birthday's in 10 days. I might potentially get a raise where I work
God, I sure hope
for
not.
because he said that when I turn 18, he's gonna teach me how to slice. I'm like, all right, guys, this is kind of fire.
God, I sure hope he's lying.
So I hope you, I hope the hospital brings a old grandma in, and she's like,
Oh my
healing me.
god. Speaking of the fucking hospital, I
Oh.
I forgot about this because it wasn't important to me at all. It was when I was at work, but now that work has ended, I forgot about it. Um,
Mhm.
Hospitals are scary, very scary. Like actually, if you work at a hospital, no matter what you do, something scary will happen. It's horrifying. I've always had the dream ever since I started working at the hospital that I wanted to make like a horror game in a hospital. There's plenty of places inside the hospital that I work at. If it gets quiet enough and or is dark enough, it's actually like really unsettling to exist in some of these spaces. Like there was a day I was cleaning out this pod. It's very small. Not a lot of people are in there. Usually people get moved out very quickly. But like usually there's people that work in there, you know? There I went in there to go empty trash. It was empty. And it was kind of dark and quiet. And I was very scared. Because it was just nothing happening. The lights were off. I'm just emptying trashes. I thought I was gonna get murdered. Like someone's gonna walk out of their room and just Jack the Ripper me. It was pretty
Bro.
scary. There's also this stairwell I usually like to sit in. It's very just there. I don't know why it exists. It's also a scary stairwell. But like one day I was just sitting in there and like you can hear any of the doors open. It's very scary. That's not what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about this lady who came into the hospital today and was just screaming the entire time she was in there.
Maybe
It
she was
was
scared.
I can only assume she kept saying she wanted to go home, and I'm like, lady, you're in a hospital. The, what's the worst that can happen to you? And it got to one point, right, which I already know they usually do this. Apparently, they had to like strap her down to the bed so she didn't, try to escape. It was very bad. It was very
Yo,
scary. They even had to like,
I want to go
no
home. What
joke,
if you want to go
take
home? Say.
bandages and wrap like flat sheets to both the sides of the bed so she didn't hurt herself. But there was an instance where I was going to take out the trash, and mind you, usually these doors are closed, and they were. There's these two big doors that were just closed, and I'm going to go take out the trash. I could hear her screaming through both the double doors and the solid metal steel door that I have to go take the trash out of. You could have thought that she was being murdered in that room with how she was acting. It was scary. I thought I was next, but I wasn't. I don't like people talking to me in the hospital. They're all scary. They're all like, "Can you do this for me?" I'm like, "No, I clean things. I don't do that. Like, I can
That's
get the
me, bro.
nurse." It's actually in my job description is that I can't do things for patients, even though I do
Oh,
sometimes anyway. But they try to like if they ask me to do something, I have to go get their nurse. But if it's like something that I can actively do, then sure. Because some people can't eat or drink. So if they come up to me like, "Hey, can I get a water or a Sprite or just something?" I can't get that for them because maybe it will like kill them, and that's bad.
they
I don't want
choke
to do
and
that.
die.
There's a chance that happens. There was also an instance where somebody, and I talked with the coffee about this, about my cologne thing. Apparently, something happened a few days ago where someone either was wearing cologne, perfume, and someone had an allergic reaction and almost died. So,
Oh.
glad I avoided that. Am I
Yeah, but that
right,
could happen
guys?
anywhere.
It can, but it's in a hospital. You're really. That's probably the one place you shouldn't do that, because what if you get the
I don't
perfume
know. I'd
juices
still
in
be
someone's
rocking my perf-
Yeah, yeah, I know where
cologne.
you're
I'd still be
going.
rocking my cologne.
Well, you're not supposed to. That's how you lose your job.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Anyway,
Does it
minus
say in the
30.
contract I'm not allowed to wear?
It actually does for the exact reason that I just stated. Because
So
people
why
can
is it
actually,
wrong?
have allergic reactions to the ingredients in the perfume, or even the strong scents in a perfume or cologne. It's very bad for some people.
Well, maybe it'll wake. What if it wakes somebody up from a coma?
Well, then they
Ever
would
think about that
try
one?
that. I don't know. That's not. This is not fucking Snow White. Anyway, I guess we should get to the
Maybe
actual
not.
topic of
Maybe
the
not locked in.
episode. Should we? So, I had this idea in a dream. And by in a dream, I mean I kind of stole it. I'm not going to brace you the full idea of this thing. However, we are going to mix an old podcast episode with a new podcast episode, but we're going to start with the old first. Do you guys remember a game we did a long time ago titled Monkey's Paw?
Mm-hmm.
No.
For those who are just now tuning into this and don't know what this game is the idea of one person will make a wish. But the people that are in the call, I spun a wheel, someone randomly would make a consequence for that spell. And the game was basically to see how many spells could you ruin. You get a point if you ruin it, you get a point if you take it, yada yada yada. But this game is very, very different in the way that I am presuming it. I'm not going to tell you how this game will work exactly until we get into it, because I don't want you knowing what's going to happen. Because if you know what's going to happen, then you're going to cheese it in some way. And I don't want that. So we're going to play this game. I'm going to have to write both your names down in this Google Doc. And then I'll list it out as we go. So, it's fucking autocorrect. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Anyway. Hey! Stop that. Can I? Oh, okay. Anyway. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go back and forth between you, Coffee, and you, Quacken, and I'm going to ask you to give me a superpower. It can literally be anything, right? Except for, I guess, actually, no. Actually, there's no limitations to this. I'm going to ask one of you to give me a superpower. If you can't think of one, I'll find one. And your opponent will give you a negative to that power. However, this game isn't will you take the power or not, I guess. Maybe I will make it that if that seems funner. It'll just be we're going to build something. Okay, so we're going to start with Coffee. Coffee, give me a superpower that you would want.
Uh, Flight.
Flight. All right. Flight. Now, Quacken, give Coffee a consequence to this power. Every time he flies, let's say.
Every time you fly, you crash into a building in New York.
Can it be in an abandoned building? Because
It's
a
just
lot
a
of the
random New York building. What happens when you run out of abandoned buildings?
I don't think there ever will be.
Is this upon landing or when he goes straight into the air? He has to go flying through a
Like-
building first before he can.
Yeah, when
Well-
you go into the air, you just crash into a building and then you can fly to wherever you want to go.
I'll be dead. I don't have invincibility. I can just
Well, you don't
fly.
die, but like,
What do you mean I don't die?
you just destroy
You
a
won't die
building.
upon impact. You'll go straight through it with how fast you are. You'll just survive.
Yeah,
All right, Quacken, give me a superpower.
invincibility. Title card.
And Coffee, give him a consequence.
Someone dies for every time you have to become invincible.
We'll go with every time something happens to him that should kill him, it kills someone
Yeah,
else.
That's what I meant.
All right, now Coffee, give me another power.
Gravity control.
What do you need gravity control with when you have flight?
I want to control gravity.
Okay. This fucking guy. Right, well, I could give you a consequence.
What?
Gravity control.
Gravity control. Hmm.
It's supposed to be a tough one. You can't think
Gravity.
of
Huh?
Hmm?
What do you mutter?
I'm not waiting for your answer.
It only affects everybody else. It doesn't affect. You're not affected by the gravity at all.
I wasn't using it for myself, so okay.
Oh, what were you using it for?
To control like like I can pick up like things that are heavy and make them lighter.
Oh,
That's not how
that one
gravity
girl from
control works.
MHA.
That's
This
stupid.
is
That's like particle
control the
manipulate. Gravity
gravity
control.
of the
When I'm thinking of
object.
gravity control, I'm thinking like you flip gravity, so then
Yeah,
everything
I can make.
is.
I can just make everything lighter, like the gravity of the moon.
All right, bro. You got it. You got it. All right, Quacken, give yourself another power.
Super strength chat.
All right.
Hmm.
All right, Coffee, give us a consequence.
After your super strength wears, is it like forever?
Yeah. Like. Yeah.
Only your
Well, I guess
muscles
until
are
you get
strong,
tired.
but your bones can get crushed easily when you try and pick up super heavy items.
Oh. That's even the point of
Alright. All right, Coffee, give yourself another power.
Uh, to see into the future.
All right, Quacken.
Every time you look into the future, you lose 10 IQ.
All right, Quacken.
Oh, the ability to create anything out of thin air.
You can't control it, and you just create random things at random times.
All right, now let's mix it up a little bit. Let's mix it up. Coffee, you give Quacken a power.
Hmm. Uh, I'm gonna let him be a psychic.
All right. And Quacken, you give yourself a disability.
Psychic, like I can read minds. Psychic.
Yeah.
I'm retarded.
Okay.
All right. Now, Quacken, give Coffee a power.
Super speed.
Now, Coffee, give yourself a disability.
The speed is capped at only 20 miles per hour.
All right. So, we have some abilities here, you know? Got some things happening here. Now, I'm going to tell you the gimmick. The gimmick here is you two are going to fight each other with your now built superheroes.
No, I lost. I'm retarded.
So, here's what I'm going to do. Everyone's familiar with D&D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have here in front of me a D20. You will both, in turns, take actions upon each other using your abilities, and I'll roll this dice, and higher it is, the I guess the higher probability that your action does something that's useful. lower it is, the more chance it backfires and probably just kills you instead. Right?
Okay.
I'm dead, bro. I'm retarded.
So
I'm
this
gonna
is
roll
where
again
I
on my
told
time.
you're gonna need to use your imagination to create some scenes here that'll be cinema
Cinema.
and just have a nice little, one-on-one fight. And at the end of this,
I
you'll
feel like
determine
I'm
the
in
winner.
Stranger Things, bro.
Now,
All I have to do is just not fly.
who wants to go first? And this isn't for fighting. This is for something else. Who wants to go first?
Like what are we doing?
You know what?
Like
I'm not
I know what we're doing, but like
No, I'm
what are we
not.
doing when we go first?
You know what? No, I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm gonna do a coin flip. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Quackity, you're going first.
Me.
I have a d20. I'm gonna roll this to see how much health you have, because that'll determine how long this fight goes on and how much damage. Anyway, let's roll this dice. Oh. Okay. So we're doing.
How much health did he get?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, the dice roll was 4.
Roll again?
No, that's what you get.
So
For
I'm
what?
trying to think on how I
Watch,
want to
I'm
do
gonna get a
this.
1.
So let's say cap it at 200. Let's give him a fair even. We'll give you 50 hit points. All right, Coffee. Now we're gonna roll for you. Oh, very, very favorable. Actually, we'll do it like this. I'll base it off of 10, so we'll give you instead that. Right? Out of 400? No, out of 200. So Coffee's at the clear advantage, being 120 to 40 HP.
Okay. How are the hit
So
points gonna work?
I'll just determine it on the fly, and it will all work out. That's all that matters. Anyway, I'm gonna do another coin flip. Quacking heads or tails?
Heads, because I love giving head.
Coffee, you're going first.
Okay.
So you get to strike first against Quacken.
All right.
Do I need to
Wait,
set the
what
scene,
powers
or do you
do-
want to just
Yeah, you might have to show like.
show what? You should know your powers. You not know your abilities?
Uh,
I'll share my screen so then you guys can see coin flip, your powers, and all that, I guess. But I'll
Okay.
set the scene here, I guess. You and Quacken are, existing individuals. Coffee broke. Actually, no, we'll do a Quacken instead because he's a little loopy in the head. Quacken, running a little low on funds, decides he's gonna go rob the New York City bank. He runs in there, says, "Put the money in the bag." But little does he know, Linda at the front set off the silent alarm, signaling the one, the only Coffee. What do you want your superhero name to be?
A superhero name?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Autotron.
Vaughn. Just Vaughn.
Just
Just
Vaughn.
one.
If I'm
And
in Newark, I gotta take on the Vaughn role.
All right, and then Quacken, what do you want your name, your hero name, not hero, your supervillain name to be?
Phone name. Hmm. How many chromosomes do people have? It's like 23, right?
What?
I'm
What is that?
retarded. I gotta be like 24 or something. 'Cause I have an extra chromosome.
No, then you're 24 then. You're just the number 24.
Yeah.
24. Getting all the money in the bag, but then Vaughn steps in. Hey, you stop that right now. And then Coffee goes to throw his first attack. Coffee, these are your abilities. Let's see it. What do you want to do first?
I'm gonna use my
Why?
gravity control and inflict it on him of the gravity of the sun.
Okay. All right. Hey,
Oh
what's the
my
negative
gosh, I
of
low-key
this?
sold the bag,
He's
bro.
not affected at all, so you literally gave him an overpowered ass ability. Because he's just gonna fucking flip your ass around, and he's just gonna win. It's like, really, actually, no, I guess it could go bad, right?
Oh, I'm a corpse.
He got a 10. Okay, so that's very in the middle, right?
Yeah, that is the
Coffee
middle of 20.
inflicts the gravity of the sun upon Quacken. However, it wasn't enough to crush him down into a fine paste on the ceiling.
Do we not know how much the gravity of the sun is?
It's a 10! You didn't get a 20! You got a 10!
Like,
Relax!
I just inflicted on him. Like, use a different planet.
Shut the fuck up, buddy.
Don't say the sun.
So, Quacken's bones kind of snap, crackling, and popping at the moment. But he does have invincibility, so when he should have died, Brenda up front explodes into 1,000 pieces in front of everyone.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. By the end of this, he might not be able to live.
Alright. Quacken, it's your move. What do you want to do in this situation with your bones that are getting ready to snap?
Go back to the untitled document. Can I try? Well, okay, my bones are broken, but like my muscles
Not
aren't.
really.
Can I
Your
try
bones
whip him
aren't
with my
that
arm?
broken because he got a 10.
Oh, right hook him.
Right? Are you gonna go for a punch? Quacken, standing up with his bones, barely hanging on, walks towards Vaughn. Alright, buddy, that's enough out of you. And rolls a 7.
Yeah.
GG, bro. Just hang up the coat. Just hang.
Quacken
Can I walk away?
goes to swing at Coffee, and
Wait,
he
Coffee
hits
has
him. He hits him, but Coffee eats it no bev. However, his jaw is slightly disjointed due to the super strength that was swung at him.
Yeah.
However, it wasn't a whole lot because it was a 7, you know. Very weak punch out of him, actually. It's kind of embarrassing to be named 24 and not do that much damage. Coffee then goes to rebut. Now it's your turn, Coffee. You're
Using my super speed, I speed up and charge at him, doing a flying scissor kick. A 20-mile-per-hour super kick. Scissor kick. Yo, search it up. Search up the scissor kick. He's not getting past it. He's not getting past
Scissor.
it.
Hold on. Scissors? How do you spell scissor? Oh, found it. Scissors. I'm gonna see some fucking Chinese ass move. Flying
Yo.
scissor kick, or we wanna just do. Okay. Oh, wait. You might be fucking cooked. you might just die. If he rolls anything higher, if he rolls like a fucking crazy 20, you might just be
I
fried, I
don't stand a
think.
chance against Vaughn, bro.
Alright, let's roll
Just
here.
let me rob the
Coffee
bank.
goes for the scissor
11.
kick with an 11. Quacking, looking at his hand, looking back up at the now flying man, running at him at 20 miles per hour. Coffee goes for the scissor kick and almost breaks every rib in Quacken's body, sending him flying through the window, the bulletproof glass window that was protecting Brenda. But instead of dying and breaking his neck, he almost does. But then Bobby, the random mailman, walking by the bank, his whole head does a 360 spin off of his body as he dies in the middle of the street. Quacking, now irritated at the fact that almost his entire skeleton is mush, gets up, looks at Vaughn, and picks his next actions wisely.
Guys, I'm gonna create something in hopes that I
Wait, actually,
maybe
hold on.
get
I gotta
lucky and
do
get a gun.
points here. So, Coffee, we'll say you're at like 110. He hasn't done a whole lot to you. Quacken,
Wait,
you're
I'm
like
invincible, so like,
you're at like 20. We gotta make it fair.
what
You're
happens when 8 billion
invincible.
people die?
We'll
Okay,
say
so 'cause you're
we'll
invincible, but you might be a vegetable. You're gonna be in a vegetable
yeah, we'll knock
state.
down your hit
I already
points
am a
until you're
vegetable,
just
bro.
disabled. All right, Quacken, what's your next move? I guess.
I'm gonna create anything in hopes that I create a gun to murder bro.
Get him in.
Someone's gotta put a stop to this.
Okay, let's see. Quacken reaching out his hand and the motion of holding a weapon. Rolls a 17!
Oh!
Oh no.
Quacken points the weapon at Coffee. However, since Quacken is both... Actually, we'll do this. Can I add the plus and
I'm
minus?
retarded and can't aim.
We'll do that. Yeah, you're retarded and you can't really make your weapon, so we'll do like a minus... We'll do like a -5. Let's apply it. So now you have a 12. So
Still with the
Quacken
gun, though.
weaponizes a Nerf dart blaster,
Oh, shit.
points it at Vaughn, and as he goes to shoot it, it explodes, sending shrapnel into Coffee the cat. Or Vaughn, as some might say, knocking him down by, let's say, 6. No,
Nine.
what 106? Yeah, 106.
Oh. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm a corpse. I'm a fucking body, bro.
Coffee pulling, or I guess Vaughn pulling out the multiple shards of Nerf dart blaster. Knows he has to save the day somehow. So Coffee's next actions are
I'm gonna use my gravity control on his entire skeleton and try and break it.
okay. All right. Okay. Coffee using the power of his mind tries to redirect the bones in Quacken's body using his gravity control and rolls a whopping 15.
GG?
Coffee successfully starts bending and breaking every bone in Quacken's body, and with every instance where Quacken should have died, 3 to 5 more people inside this bank die in horrible freak accidents now. Just
Gonna
bones
have
snapping
1
like
HP, guys.
it's Vecna. But Quacken holding on to what he has left will leave him at 5 health.
All right. We have one of two options. I could try and muster up a nuclear explosion, or I can try and use my psychic abilities to make Coffee walk away and leave me alone.
Okay.
Besides,
Which
you
one do
need
you want to
only
go
read my
with?
mind.
Which one do you think you're more confident in rolling high on? Because funny enough, both of these you're still getting a negative because you're stupid and it doesn't work. So
You know, we'll try and take over his mind and make him leave.
okay,
Go
so
home.
we'll put down the -5 for being mentally unwell, and we'll roll the dice.
No.
No.
Did not turn around and go home.
So-
bro.
So Quacken infects Coffee's by telling him, "Go home. Forget about this. Don't do this to me, please. Every bone in my body is hanging on by a thread. I just wanted to pay rent this month." Coffee goes,
Who's
"Okay."
the real villain here?
Starts walking outside, sees the body that's on the floor from 24 who basically killed half the people in this bank and outside the bank because he didn't want to die. Goes, "Wait a minute. That guy's a fucking villain." turns around, running back into the bank. What are Coffee's next moves?
So, using my super speed again,
Okay.
I'm gonna hit Quacken with a 720 kick to the skull. Alright, we need a tutorial on the 720 kick real quick.
I'm like, what? GG's.
Okay, hold on. So
No. GG, bro. You can have it. You know what?
Mine,
Golden
mine,
event,
this
you can
is
keep
at
it.
20 miles per hour, by the way.
He's lobbing my head off. Head is off my shoulders.
Okay, we're rolling.
A
Head is off my
17!
shoulders.
Coffee at 20 miles per hour. Enraged by the fact that Quacken thought he could get away with his mind games, spins and loads up a 720 roundhouse kick to Quacken's skull, knocking his head clean off of his body. But Quacken, being invincible, isn't dead. He's just no longer attached to his body. Give him like a -15 now. He's dead. But before he did die, he then killed someone else because he was supposed to die. Someone else dies in the bank. And Vaughn is the winner of this battle. Oh my god, that was so fucking
I
funny.
stand, bro. I was retarded. I was strong, but every bone in my body is retarded.
Oh my god, that was
Vaughn has
awesome.
140 health.
That was the funniest shit in the world, dude. Oh my god. You guys want to do that again? You want to go another one? Yeah.
We have
New
different
abilities? Yeah, I'll change it. We'll leave this one because I want to come back to this. We'll just do like at the end a big.
Which one? To create anything?
No, we're gonna leave both of these ones. We're gonna leave Vaughn and 24 alive. We're gonna give you new characters, and at the very end,
Change 24 to Gyatotron. That one's better.
well, your new character will be named Gyatotron then,
Okay.
in the memory of.
Oh, you meant you were gonna keep. Okay, I see.
Yeah, at the end, I'll combine all the abilities.
Wait, you
and
should
then
keep
we'll
the
do fight.
HP on the other ones. So I mean, I guess you'll
I'm
remember
gonna
anyway. But
yeah, I'm gonna. Fine, we'll just do. You were 40 because you rolled a really low number, and then you were what 160? No, it's like 160, right? Maybe 120.
Oh,
120 seems like a good number. All right, let's get some new abilities in this bitch. Since Coffee went first last time, Quacken, you'll be going first. What is your first ability? Oh, also, Coffee gets points since he did win that battle very graciously. It's unfortunate it had to come to this.
regeneration.
You say ass regeneration?
Fast regeneration.
Oh, okay, fast regen. And Coffee, what is the drawback?
For every regen, it's like
My PC almost exploded. I'm gonna use yours real quick.
it's like shitty heals, like 50. It gets worse every time that you have to regenerate.
Okay.
It's worth with every use. All right, Coffee. What is your
Wait,
first
I have
ability?
more to add to that. Like when I say it gets worse every time, it'll get to the point where it starts killing him.
I
Are you
won't
sure
include that because you're then you're just gonna keep chopping away at him until he dies. So I'm not gonna
Why are you
include that.
listening to Everybody Wants to Rule the World?
I put on a random song. I put on Invisible, and it just started shuffling through random songs. I wanted to. I'll go back to my playlist. Oh hell no! I'm not listening to Stargazer.
I was just hearing it. I was like, wait, is that coming through my computer?
Yeah, you loaded this fucking. Anyway, Coffee, what's your first ability?
I'm gonna do. I have. Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
I can change my skin to any material I want.
Let me make sure it's all capitalized. Well, I'm gonna find out. Is this a word? Can I use a word for this?
It was
Ability
like
to
superpowers.
change skin to any
Fortnite.
skin
Manipulate.
manipulation. You would use that one. There's also material mimicry or skin construct. Which one sounds cooler to you?
Skin constructs.
I'll give you skin construct. I wouldn't fucking type all that out. All right. What's the drawback, Quacking?
I'm thinking like, I feel like the drawback should be like, I don't know, nothing too crazy, like nothing too strong, you know? Cause like, what if he could just, I don't know, I don't know how to put it.
I guess
don't
you
think about
can't use strong material.
Like my bro is not about to turn into the fucking Iron Giant.
Oh,
Right.
thank God you said that was my debuff. I wasn't even planning to becoming anything hard.
Like,
No, hell no. Okay, Quacken, what's your next ability?
I can explode. Like not kamikaze explode, but like I can just make explosions. Like the guy from My Hero.
So you're wannabe Rexplode?
Yeah, pretty much.
Get a load of this game. Yeah, that's your name now. You have Rexplode as your ability.
Rexplode.
Yeah, you're Rexplode.
Is
I
like
think it's like Rexplosion or something. I forgot.
is like what he's saying. Like he can create explosions from his
Like
body,
you
or
know
anything
how
he touches.
how Rexplode anything he like
Yeah.
touched he
If
could
he
yeah I'm
touches
pretty sure.
anything, so he's doing it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
It has a 25% chance to combust in his hand.
All right.
You know there's a key for that.
I don't care. I was gonna
If you
spell
press
it.
shift and then 5.
I'm not doing that. I already spelled the word.
Yeah, but like the,
Anyway, Coffee, what's your next ability?
I'm gonna do invisibility.
There you go. Alright, Quacky, what's the drawback?
but it's like the Fortnite invisibility where like I can still kind of see you. Fake invisibility.
Alright, anyway. Quacky, what's your next ability?
Um. Hold on. Super intelligence. Like I have like 5,000 IQ.
Oh my god, what did I just spell? Autocorrect, please. That's not a word. Wait, maybe it is. Is this a
So,
word?
do we not know how to spell intelligence?
So it just scammed me. What the fuck is this word? Anyway. Why does it think that's a word? See, I thought I was the idiot. Go to this guy. Anyway. Coffee.
Trying to think of like what the fuck the supervillain is.
What's he from? I guess I should ask.
I remember him from a video game. It's the guy with like the super big head because he's super smart.
That's a lot of
MODOK.
people.
MODOK.
Who the fuck
What
is
the fuck is MODOK?
He becomes MODOK.
MODOK people?
No, with an X. With an X. With an X.
He says it MODOKs. MODOKs Jews? You're turning him Jewish?
So that guy,
Turning him to a...
no, him.
The
Kraken
fuck?
becomes that.
Is that even a drawback? You just made him fucking...
Yeah, I think I'd kill myself if I looked like that. He
what are
won the
his...
fight before it
Does
even
he have
started.
he doesn't even... He's just intelligent. He doesn't have any other
Yeah,
abilities.
that's the only thing that he's only intelligent.
Okay,
Just
well,
looks like that.
That's gonna lead to a debuff for trying to use physical capabilities.
Looks like MODOK.
Okay, fuck you. Stop. There. All right.
Can you not
Coffee.
make that image smaller?
Can I? Oh, you can.
Oh.
There we go. Almost there. There we go.
Super intelligence.
All right. Coffee, what's your next ability?
I'm gonna do. I have a magic pen on me, and anything I draw becomes real. And
You have
Magic
Parkinson's.
what is that gonna do?
Wait, is that not the? Wait, hold on. What's the one where like your hands shake?
That is Parkinson's.
I thought so.
I just don't think he understands how life defines.
No.
Your hands are really shaky. That it's hard to draw anything.
Not gonna stop me.
Not gonna stop me.
You know what I would have made the consequence?
What?
There's a 50% chance your hand just breaks while you're using the pen. Or the pen just doesn't work. It just runs out of ink sometimes, and you're just fucked. That'd be pretty fire.
I guess, but also saying Parkinson's was kind of funny.
All right, Coffee, what is Quacken's ability?
I'm gonna say Quacken can make his hands and legs into crystals on command.
So I'll just give him skid construct.
It's like crystallization. No, it's only crystals.
Bro.
Like I got from Ben 10.
I don't give a fuck. There. There. Alright. Quacken, what's your consequence?
It's fake diamonds, so like it's not that strong.
Gold glass.
No,
It's
not glass.
glass.
It's just not as strong as fucking diamonds.
All these fake things. Alright, Coffee. Not Coffee. Quacken, what's Coffee's ability?
He can slow down time.
Alright, Coffee, what's your debuff?
Can you skip this song first?
No.
Oh.
Fuck you.
It's rage bait. It's making me upset. Die.
Yeah.
Die. Die.
Yeah,
die. I
Coffee,
hate
what's
that
your
woman. It's
consequence?
annoying.
Why, bro?
I don't like the way she says it. It's annoying.
Don't care.
Oh, slow down time. Maybe 30.
My glass of water. I'll be right back.
I can only do it for 5 seconds.
Right now, while he's gone, I'm gonna do something really funny. Make the thing smaller on OBS so that people can see the wheel. Yeah, there we go. So this wheel is curated by the Wonderful Minds on Reddit. There are 18 different superpowers in this wheel. Who, Coffee, heads or tails?
I'm gonna go ahead.
Quacken, you're going first. Alright, let's see what ability Gyatron will have as his final ability.
Please. Every time I step, I hear boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo.
You can summon a 12-inch dildo in anyone's closet or shelf.
Yes! I choose my own.
Like, okay. Okay. Alright. Honestly, I should have made a wheel with just health numbers, and that would have probably made this a lot easier, but I'm not going to do that. That's too much. Hey, remove this one. Shove a little bit. And then roll.
Coffee better not get boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo.
That's not in here. I didn't put it in here.
Why?
And Coffee, your ability might be decent. You can sweat any bodily fluid at will.
Oh.
That's broken. You could just sweat healing potion and live.
It says any bodily fluid.
Bodily nut.
Anyway. D20 dice. Quacking heads or tails?
Heads.
Alright, let's roll your dice. Now, what I'm going to say is, There's 200 HP here at stake. So you get a 1, you get
You go
10 HP, right? That's how that works, 10 HP? Yeah. Yeah, 10 HP.
20, you get
That's the lowest you can get.
100 HP. Surely I don't roll a 1. A 5. Okay, so I'm going to bed. Coffee already won the fight.
You don't know what he's gonna get. Maybe he gets a
I have
1.
50 HP, bro.
19?
It's a new day. I request a reroll.
Anyway, Quacken
I
has.
request a reroll.
Fine, we'll do 1 reroll.
You know what? It's better than 50. It's better than 50.
I have 100 more HP than him.
Anyway, what I'll do is, for the higher the attack, I'll roll the d20 again, right? And I'll just make that. Or do I want to do a d10? What dice do you guys like more for damage? Coffee, heads or tails?
Tails.
You get to pick the dice that's used for damage.
Let's go with the 12.
12? Alright, I need to write that down. The 12. Alright. So, since Quacken was the villain last time, we're gonna make Coffee the villain of this story.
No, I'm fighting Doodle Bob.
Coffee is sick of the fucking North Pole and Santa. Santa gave him coal this year and he's pissed. So what he does is, if Santa wants to be a little bitch, he's gonna put a stop to it. So he gets in his private jet that he drew with his Parkinson. Actually, we'll do a roll for your Parkinson's. No, 17. Okay.
No, we're not off to a good start.
Coffee in his private, bulletproof, slightly made out of diamond jet to flex that he's rich and wealthy, goes to the North Pole, starts dropping bombs at the icebergs, penguins screaming anguish and hellfire, polar bears in fear they might be next, orcas and whales screaming and crying. But there's only one man who could put a stop to this, Gyatron.
I hate to bust your balls, but he's not putting us on nothing, bro.
So Gyatron, cheeks
I'm gonna
flapping
be like
in the air,
bro.
looking to win the Superman pose, lands on one of the ice caps, screams at Coffee like he's Kratos. You get down here and fight me right now, young man. So, what did I give the... I gave the hero the one first. So, Coffee, you get to strike first since you are the villain in the situation. What do you want your first action to be? Here are your abilities. I'll move it, like, I can't move it any lower. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Hold on.
No, I might ego Quacken first.
Oh, you want Quacken
I'm
to go
gonna
first?
slow down time and make it so he's face down out of his chair on the floor and he has to crawl back into it.
So that makes that story you pushing that girl in the wheelchair down the stairs.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't push her
He's
down
gonna
the
roll
stairs.
a 20. Stop him.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh.
6.
Oh.
So Coffee goes over to slow down time and to do it out of his chair. But since he rolled a 6, midway through him doing it, his time power does run out. Quacken rebuts with a roundhouse to his jaw, doing a whopping 4. 4. I'll make that like 40.
40.
You don't have to. Don't make a. Well,
No.
yeah, I mean,
We'll say he did a lot of damage to his jaw. However, Quacken, after almost being embarrassed, can I roll? I just want to roll this dice. Takes a hit to his ego, so he's missing -5 aura right now for letting that almost happen to him. It's very embarrassing. He won't live it down ever again. They might reconsider a new superhero at this point. Anyway.
God.
Quacken, what is your rebuttal to this action Coffee almost committed on you after
Wow.
you kicked him out of the way.
Open untitled document, Google Docs.
That was silly me.
Let's see. You know what? Think I tickle Doodle Bob's arm and blow it off.
No. Better. This doesn't
If I
work out
roll
for
lower
me.
than a 5, I'm the one who blows up, right? A 5 or
Let's hope
lower, I
that
blow.
doesn't happen. Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
Okay. Oh wow, actually there's really not much you can do here, huh? Coffee, laughing from the hysteria that he thought a tickle was gonna stop him, then watches in horror as his arm is blown smooth off of his fucking body. Doing a whopping. Oh.
One damage.
We'll make it like
I
what?
lose 20
We'll make it
aura.
like 30. That seems fair. Since it is a
But I
full
lost
18
20.
hit. You lost all your aura. You don't gain your aura back, unfortunately, upon this action. Coffee, now watching his arm bleed profusely, looks back at the egg-shaped bitch, and he...
I'm gonna use my skin construct, become Sandman, and go inside his mouth and suffocate him.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay, you didn't get that high of a number. You got an 11. Coffee turns his entire body into sand, even though I thought it was skin, not his entire body, but I guess we'll roll with it, I guess. Slides down Quacken's throat. Quacken, thinking this might be the end for him, he just doesn't die. He takes some damage though, but he shits him out the other end.
Oh.
Oh
What if I
my.
made an
And
action while Coffee's inside of me?
So, well, what, like maybe a whopping. Yeah, that's a lot of damage that just got did to you. But it was an 11, so we'll make it like you had 90, like you know, little 68. And now
What did
Coffee,
Coffee
you
roll?
just stink. He rolled an 11 with an 8 as his
Rolled an
damage.
8 out of 12. I mean, he can do more damage than that.
You wouldn't do more
I rolled a
damage?
fucking 1 and took 20 HP out of him.
You rolled like a.
I did kind of blow off his arm, but like, how do you do 1 damage and blow off the arm?
Coffee now smells like shit. He's stinky. He
Right.
he looks over at Quack Gatatron. Gatatron spins around in his floating wheelchair, and then he
What do I do? Right hook him with my fake diamond arm.
okay. You get rid of this dice. Maybe we just get like a low number, and I just want. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting cooked.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
So all right. Coffee in shock and awe watches as Gyatron turns his hand into diamonds. But he knows this man already. He's planned this contingency. He knows it's fake. But what he didn't expect was for when he made impact with Coffee's face, it shattered into a million pieces, doing a bunch of bleeding damage, stabbing into him into every orifice of his body. He's now bleeding a lot. There's a lot of bleed happening here. We'll set you down to like, now 90. It hurt a lot.
Oh, no.
But now, Doodle Bob, it's your time to rebut. You slowly, not taking out the glass actually, because you know that would make you bleed out. You're smarter than you think you are. You then look at this wheelchair bound egg fuck, and you
I'm gonna sweat blood and give myself new blood.
I'll just roll for this action, and then I'll let you do your actual attack. And
Yikes.
so
Doesn't that
you
mean he
do
sweats
that.
blood and loses more
You
anyway?
sweat the blood. You lose a lot of blood. You intake the blood, and now you have AIDS. So that's very
Oh.
bad. Um,
Oh, great.
now
But
what's your
-5 blood.
attack action? No, you still are missing a lot of your aura.
I draw
Actually,
with
you
my
lost
magic,
15 because you let him enter your mouth, and that's kind of gay. So
with my magic pen. I draw 2 Glock 9s with the switch of 100-round drum mags on both.
Bro. But guys, he has Parkinson's, so wouldn't that be like a -5, you know? Because he has Parkinson's?
-5. Okay, we'll do -5 because he has Parkinson's. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. Coffee goes to draw his Glocks with the switches, and instead he makes 2 boomerangs.
oh yeah.
So now you just have 2 boomerangs.
Well, I guess he can throw them.
You want to roll for a throw? Let's roll for a throw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll let him roll for a throw. Oh.
Well, you
Well,
got a
it hit
4.
me, I guess.
Well, you got a 4.
You gotta roll
Coffee.
the damage too.
Roll the damage. Well, it's gonna be only damage to himself. I think. Oh God.
Oh my god, bro. I'm telling
Coffee
It misses
throws
me
both the boomerangs. They go around Gyatron, swinging over. One breaks his left leg, sits there in agony as the other one swoops in and gashes his throat. But he's not dead, though. He's not dead. He's still kicking. There's probably no
And
coming
barely.
back from this as he's at 30 HP, has a boomerang that broke his leg and cut his neck open. He stinks and he has AIDS. And the stick on all this quacking is going in for his next attack.
So,
That being.
because I'm a flying head guy, I do a bunch of somersaults and like I gain a bunch of speed, and then I use my diamond leg and I axe kick him with all the speed that I have.
Well, you only
gained
have
from-
hand constructs, not legs.
I don't have. Oh, I thought it was for arms. I thought Coffee said for arms and legs.
He said hands.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, he said hands. If I
Well-
wrote hands.
GG's, guys. Wait, Coffee, did you say hands?
I don't remember now.
Oh, of course, bro. Alright. I give him a little Gucci goo on the chin. And blow him up again. I don't know.
Alright. Let's see.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Wait, what about the 25% chance? Oh, wait, that's for like if he gets a 5.
Yeah, if I get a 5 or below.
For it to not work. I mean, it's an 11. Actually,
No,
wait.
for it to, like, reverse effect.
Oh, okay. Well, he goes in for the Gucci goo.
And
Since it
that-
was kind of a low number, it does blow off Coffee's jaw. Very unfortunately. Let's roll for damage. 5. We'll leave you at, a little 17, You're missing a jaw now. You stink, you have AIDS. This isn't looking very good. I don't think a single villain has won these fights, and it's getting very embarrassing for Team Villain here. Coffee, what is your counter attack as you are in your losing
Alright.
state here?
First, I'm gonna use the invisibility to sneak up behind him and hide on his back because he can't like turn.
I roll for that one.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Actually, we'll do this. Let me get rid of this one. I'll let you keep that one for like actions. We'll do this one. I guess for like small actions like that. For attacks, we'll D20. For damage, we'll do 12.
I have to roll
So they-
again after getting a 15.
No, we'll let you keep the 15. Oh, that would have been bad if you rolled again.
Oh my god.
So now, Coffee, you're on the back of Gyatron. Gyatron's like, huh, Where did he go? Even though he watched him go back there, he's just stupid, I guess.
No,
And he's
because
trying
he
to
rolled such
get
a
him
high number, I
off.
didn't see it.
So, Coffee, what is your next action?
Shit. I'm gonna try. Do I even try the pen again?
Do you want to try the pen again?
Using the sweat ability, I sweat piss in his mouth.
Like, what does that do?
Okay, I won't consider this an attack. So I'll just roll the d6, see what you get.
3.
In the middle.
Well, now there's piss in my mouth.
Yeah, so now Gyatron has piss in his mouth. It wasn't a lot of piss, but there's definitely now piss in his mouth, and he's getting very angry and upset. Coffee, can we get an attack move here soon? I know you're missing an arm, a leg, and you're bleeding
And now-
profusely, but
And now, using the pen, I draw an anvil over his head.
Yeah. But you're on my back. Wouldn't that just hit you too?
alright, then let's
No, it's above you. I'm gonna like jump off.
-5, apply, and roll the d20.
Negative
Yikes.
I'm dead. I'm
So, upon drawing the anvil, it does work. However, he didn't draw it in the right spot, and instead it flattened him into a pancake on the ground.
Oh shit.
And for the roll, yep, he's fucking dead. He is dead.
Coffee is Doodle Bob is no longer with us.
Yeah, so yeah, you're very dead now. We'll just give you a 0. We won't defame you. You went out stinking and having AIDS. Now you lost even more aura because he did piss in your mouth. That's embarrassing.
Minus 30 aura.
Anyway,
I won at what cost?
what an amazing battle that was. Now, I have another one. Instead, I'm just gonna have you guys give me your names for your characters because I am gonna use the funny wheel to give you your abilities. See what we can do with that. So, Coffee, what is your?
Gibbity-cop.
I'm not
We're doing
typing.
another round?
Yes.
BRB.
Alrighty, everyone. I have developed a list of 47 bad superpowers.
Yay.
And upon each wheel spin, I'll give you both 5. We're going to start with a coin flip. Coffee. Actually, no. Quacken, heads or tails?
Head.
All right, Quacken, you were going first. I'm going to roll your first 5 for your character. And then I rolled the 5 for Coffee. Let's go with the first one. Your first ability is you have raw hamburger skin.
What?
Yep, that is your first power. And what I'll do is I'll go from person to person. So Coffee, this will be your ability. So it's even more random, you know? Alright, Coffee, your power is super gullibility.
Like I'm super gullible.
Yes,
I can
you
make
are
someone
you are super gullible. These are supposed to be
I'm the
useless.
super. Right.
Yes. Alright, next. This is for Mr. Gibbity Gop.
Exploding genitals.
Yep, you can blow up your genitals on command. Man, you have some very good powers going into this fight.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know what's gonna happen to him.
You do know it's only for you, right? You can't blow up his. You can only blow up yours.
Yeah, I know.
Coffee,
I
you
was
can
letting him
shift
blow up
weekdays, so it's Monday today.
That's I can't even use that.
All right. Quacken, you can make any chubby guy your friend.
River F928.
Alright, next. This is a very interesting, little debacle here, I'm anxious to see the battles that are going to occur. Coffee, you can talk to male mosquitoes.
Great.
Alright, 2 more for each of you, and then we can move on to the battle. Oh, is this a good one? You can drown at will! I like how 2 of your abilities are literally just you killing yourself. And then Coffee just has ones that are just, like, not dangerous at all. Well, I guess no. The mosquitoes one could be good. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm thinking.
Coffee, you can locate feces.
Oh,
Alright, last one for both of you.
nightmare.
Yeah, tonight
Oh,
gay
he
shit off.
heard joy and he said, "Not."
Quacken, you have frostbite form. Would you like to know what that means?
Yeah, actually.
You can give yourself frostbite on command!
Like, why would I want any of this?
That's the entire point! Oh, Coffee, I forgot
But at
one
least
for
some
you.
of copies, like, you do.
Yeah, I just love how you actually got, like, dog shit abilities. You just got the worst of all of these. Coffee, you have the ability to control every single slice of bread you own.
okay.
Like, control how? Like, he can have an army of bread?
That if he owns it, if he owns the bread, he can do what he wants with it. I can roll one more time for each of you if you would like to try to get ability that's useful.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would like an ability that's not entirely useless.
You're gonna get like fucking stick to the floor or some shit. Oh my god. Oh my
Rape
god.
sound.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, what if we rolled one more time, Like, just one more, Just for the gets
Well,
and jiggle.
No. That's where you
Dude,
go.
what else even funnier? The description for this was so fucking funny when I read it. Well, I need to find it. It was actually the whole reason I used the site. The wielder is able to sexually assault themselves. Wielder must be unwilling for the event to occur for the power to take effect. All other problems associated with a rape still apply. It's so fucking funny. Cause it's maybe
Like, why would I
Quacken,
ever wanna
you
rape
can rape
myself,
yourself to make Coffee feel bad for you, and he forfeits the fight.
Well, then I could just gaslight him into making me feel bad. I wouldn't even have to. I'd just say, Coffee, you feel bad for me and leave me alone.
Coffee, your last one. You have a beaver for a head.
Oh,
Do you want to
okay.
roll one more time, or are we good with
I'm
what
good.
we
I'm
had?
still.
Yeah, of course
Uh,
you're good. I'm not. What if we flip a coin, heads or tails? If it's
Flip a
heads,
coin, flip a
we roll
coin.
again.
Alright, Coffee, heads or tails?
Tails.
Alright, we're done rolling!
How am I supposed to do anything?
That is so
Figure it
fucking...
out.
Does it switch when I tab into this? Can you see this? Okay, you
Yeah,
can.
it does.
Alright. So...
Gibbity got. And Montauk.
This is so fucking funny. This is-
Onyx. Like the guy from the Fortnite verse? Oh, my bad.
Never know what that one. Anyway, let's roll for your HP. Quackers, since you got the worst powers, I'll let you roll for your HP first.
Watch, he's gonna be like a tank.
Roll again?
Yeah, you won last time with that. I had 190.
Yeah, that is true. Coffee did have like an ungodly amount of health and still lost. So we're just gonna 90
Yeah, but he also
HP.
didn't have raw hamburger skin.
Well, then it's lore accurate. That's lore
Not at
accurate.
will.
Coffee.
I have 2 abilities that I think might do something, maybe. Like, alright, bro.
Coffee has 130 HP. Alright, so
I
we'll
have
see if we
one.
keep this trend going. Quack, we're making you the villain. Coffee, you are the hero of the day.
Oh yeah.
Gibbity Gop was tired of the President of the United States being so woke. He hated this woke behavior. I'm not going to specify. I don't want to get canceled or anything like that because it's all a joke and people go like, no. Quacken goes up into the Oval Office or whatever the president lives in, is holding the president hostage, and says, "If you don't give me all the power in the world, I will drown both of us at will. Mostly myself, but I will drown
I'm
right
holding you
now."
hostage with my exploding genitals.
So then, Coffee, being the hero, breaks into the Oval Office. He does go the wrong way. Someone does give him the wrong directions on the way there because he's gullible. Also, I forgot to give Kraken points for winning the last game. I forgot I have to keep track of these points. So then, what did I let Doodlebob? No, who did I let? I let Coffee strike first last time. So Quacken, you get the first swing here. What is your initiative? It's
My
your
initiative?
your actions. What do you want to do to this guy?
You know, the only thing I can think of possibly doing is whipping out my peeny weenie, smacking him in the face with it, and while I smack him with it, it blows up.
This is gonna damage you as well, is it not?
Well, that's all I can do.
So what I'll do is I'll roll it. If it's a high number, I'll let the damage of the explosion also damage Coffee. If it's a low number, it won't do any damage to him. The hit number will strictly be for you. Let's roll.
What the living tombstone?
This is the Kanye. Anyway. 11. Roll for that. Oh my god.
Cook, I guess.
So, Coffee, in shock and awe that this man would whip out his penis and smack him with it, watches as it explodes right in his beaver face, doing a whopping
That's so
12
gross.
damage, but it's a low roll, so we'll say you're now at 100 HP. But Quacken, it being a low number, also damages him for quite a bit, quite a bit. We'll knock you down to 84. Nice, we'll go 80. That seems fair. Quacken writhing on the floor as his penis was just blown up. He hasn't done this before. Because he only has one cock and balls. They're gone now. Forever. Coffee
now I have
looks
nothing
down
else to
upon
use.
him and does what?
Using my super goal ability, I convinced myself I'm a master at jujitsu and boxing, and I go up to Kraken, take him down to the ground, put him in an armbar, and snap his arm in half.
What the fuck? You convinced yourself. Oh my god. I don't think that's how that works, but okay, sure. Okay, let's roll. Oh my god.
Oh my god! It didn't work! Goodbye,
Alright,
my
what's the
arms, I
damage
guess.
number?
Yeah, so. I think I've already lost. I
So,
think it is already over.
Coffee, after convincing himself that he knew jujitsu. My god. That's so fucking funny.
Goodbye, HP.
Breaks Quacken's arm in half, almost ripping his skin from his body, almost
Yo,
tearing
my
his
hair.
arm off of him. Is now sitting 58 HP. Wait, you have 60? How much did you have? I forgot how much I gave you.
I had 80.
80. Alright, 58's fine though. Quacken, now in the most pain he's ever been in his life. Wait, I forgot. He has raw hamburger skins. We're gonna knock you down to 50. So that actually, like, it actually did rip your arm clean off your body. Hamburger isn't. It's not ideal for your situation. Yeah.
I trick Coffee. I use Coffee's super gullibility. I make him think that he's dying. I make him feel like he's dying. So then he actually starts dying because he's gullible and he believes it.
I like how we just think that because he can think it, it just happens. Like he just thinks that he's dying, he actually starts deteriorating right in front of you. Okay.
I'm not that gullible.
Oh my god!
19.
Okay. Oh my
Damn!
god. Okay.
Yo, I'm dead. I guess.
Coffee. Now thinking of Kraken, his arm off of his body, genitals gone, is feeling really bad for him. Quacken goes over. Montauk, you're dying. You have lung cancer. Your body's deteriorating. Organs failing. Coffee now panicking. His body actually starts deteriorating right in front of everyone. Slowly taking tick damage. Is now sitting at a whopping 67. Oh, not 167. 67 HP.
Oh my god.
Coffee now thinking he's dying, even though he really isn't. But he's now convinced himself that he is fucking dying. His next moves are.
I'm gonna use my super goal, but I'm gonna do an action super goal ability to convince myself I'm not dying and get back the points I lost.
Okay, well, let's see here.
And hopefully this does not
We'll
backfire.
do a 1 in 4 roll. Oh, okay.
Oh.
So Coffee,
What'd he do?
he rolled to get his HP back because he's not actually dying. He convinced
Oh,
himself
'cause
that he
he's
isn't
super
dying.
gullible?
So now he's back up to
Okay,
HP.
bro.
All right, now Coffee, what are your next actions?
And now I'm gonna switch to weekday and go to next week because he's hamburger meat. He's expired, and now there's a swarm of mosquitoes that will attack him at every second.
You didn't have to do the weekday thing. You could have just called the mosquitoes in.
No, he's got to be old. If he's
And
old,
even
he's
I don't
moving
think
slower.
mosquitoes. Oh, whatever.
The flies,
We'll
the
roll.
flies are gonna join him. Well, shit.
Oh shit.
So, Quacken isn't moving that slow. He didn't move the days enough, so he's not expiring. And only one mosquito shows up, and he's trying to figure out why the fuck he woke him up on a Tuesday. He has work in a few hours. He's pissed. He's so pissed, in fact, he tries to hit him. And he does the damage. He does damage to him and leaves.
Too damn.
You made him upset,
Yeah.
and he's gonna tell the other mosquito that you're a bitch for thinking that you were gonna fight his fight. So can you believe this guy?
No longer talk to male mosquitoes.
Can you fucking believe this guy?
All of them now
Called
ignore
me
you.
in to do the. He must be fucking stupid, super gullible. Am I right, guys? Quacken, what is your next moves?
So, Huel from Breaking Bad. He's sitting in the corner. I'm like, yo, Huel, help me out here. And Huel, he comes up, he right hooks Coffee. Body slams Coffee.
Let's see. You only roll 11, it seems. Let's see the damage.
Jeez.
So Heal thinks about it, says, "All right, I'll do it. at the cost that I get to eat your now ripped off arm.
You can
So
keep
after he eats your arm, we'll say since you are bleeding out, you do lose a decent amount of HP. Because you're slow, he's fat. But he does hit Coffee
it.
with almost the hit of 1,000 suns, knocking Coffee now down
The sumo
to a whopping
wrestler from
87
despair.
HP.
Oh, so that was
Ow.
not a lot of damage.
Fine, we'll
you're
make it a lot of
saying.
damage. Fine. You rolled an 11. What do
Yeah,
you
but,
want
like,
to
I rolled a 10
happen?
on that damage roll.
Oh
so, like,
my god. There's your damage. You do 80.
you.
We might lose another villain. I think our other villains are fucking washed. I'll say it.
I
Your
got it.
villains have exploding genitals that you can only use one.
Well, we see why he has a life of villainy. He got all the bad powers.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I might be able to cook.
Alright, Coffee, what are your next moves?
Using my beaver head, I eat Quacken.
What?
You want to go straight for the kill. Okay. Let's see what that does for you.
Using my beaver head,
20,
I
20,
eat
20.
Quacken.
15.
What? He only gets my legs. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, since you rolled a 2, you're still alive. But you're now at 40 HP. Coffee.
what's the 15?
You got your action. You got to eat him. However, you rolled a low number. It didn't do a lot to him. You ate one of his legs.
One of his legs do 8 damage and not 10?
Take the 10. Damn, you thirsty whore. My god. He just wants to see someone die. This guy's not even a hero. He's Homelander with how he's acting. Quacken now missing a leg, his genitals, and both in his arm because Huel ate it. He may or may not have the solution to this entire fight in his back pocket. What is his next action?
So, I convince Coffee with his super gullibility that he has the power to drown at will, and he wants to drown.
What?
This is the dumbest shit
What
I've
is
ever.
just using my power to my disability?
Oh my
Listen, dude.
god!
No.
And it worked. Yeah, let's see how this roll looks. Oh.
I am getting
Well,
such good
actually, I got
rolls.
12. That's not bad.
So we'll knock you down, what, 8, 15. So
20.
Coffee, thinking he died, I guess, tries to drown himself. What, he had 80 HP, he's now at a whopping 70 HP after this
70?
attack. Oh my god,
This
you
damage
people are
isn't
monsters.
adding up.
You people are monsters. Fine, 65. Coffee, currently sitting there drowning himself in the president's bathtub. Over there. What is his next actions upon still being alive somehow?
I convinced myself I own a bread factory and I control all the bread to swarm him like mosquitoes, and they just start attacking him. They just right hook, left hook, in your mouth choking, up the ass.
On the ass. 11.
You didn't do a whole lot, huh? We got no 20s today. And we got an 8 too. Quacken
No, the 20's
thinking
coming,
he
hold on.
may have finally gotten rid of Montauk. He's trying to crawl away to escape, but then a horde of bread bust into the room, start beating the living shit out of him. What did he roll for damage? An 8? So we'll go down to like 30. That seems fair. I just base it off of the number, right? Should I just do like 8 is 8 damage? You don't have that much HP. Actually, no, because that wouldn't work. We'll be here for like 10 years. People didn't like the
I'm
4-hour
running out of
episode. I
ideas,
told people
bro.
it was 4 hours. People were like, "Oh my god, 4 hours." And I was like, "Yeah, it was long." Anyway,
Bro, I don't know what else to do. All of my abilities are self-inflicted wounds.
well, you could just kill yourself. Like you could just try to end your own
Yeah,
life.
you know what? I'm ending my life, bro. I give up.
How do you want to do it? You have a lot of options here. Maybe you can find something to come back. Coffee's still drowning himself over there.
Yeah, but is he still in the process of drowning himself?
Yeah, we'll say he lost 5 HP on this turn as he is still drowning himself. And if he doesn't
Oh
do
my.
something at his next turn, he may just kill
No.
himself eventually.
That's like not fair. If I didn't know it was still gonna do damage to me, I would have done
Listen,
it
listen,
after.
listen. This is a made-up D&D game. Quacken is currently missing an arm, his genitals, and his leg, and is being jumped by loaves of bread. Let him have something. Quacken, what is
So-
your next move?
I call Peter Griffin to the stand. What will Peter Griffin do?
Would he actually? No, I'll make it up if you get a good roll. Let's see what he does.
Oh, I rolled a 12.
Fucking 20. Your Griffin's rocking my shit.
Let's see the damage roll. If this is a 12, he just kills you. How about that? If this is a 12, he just kills you,
Yeah,
Coffee.
sure.
Oh.
Oh god.
So you're still alive. Peter Griffin runs into the bathroom that Coffee's in, grabs him by the head, whips him out, smacks him against the pan the a toilet bowl, shattering the toilet bowl in the process. But in it being a low damage roll, he does help Coffee out of the bathtub. He's no longer drowning. We'll sit you at a whopping 55 since he did smash your head against a toilet bowl. And we'll give you a
55.
we'll give you a minus 10 aura because you did get sent through a toilet bowl by Peter Griffin. That is embarrassing. You are a hero. We want a replacement. Coffee, what is your next moves?
Oh shit. I convinced myself I'm not drowning, first of all.
We already established that. So that was a useless. We'll roll for it. We'll roll for it.
Okay.
You're back to drowning.
You're back to drowning.
But you just lose the 5 damage, the 5 HP, but you're now no longer drowning. What's next?
I eat Quacken's head.
Bro. Again?
What is
Yeah,
those
I'm
are
taking-
fucking
I'm-
murderers.
I'm going for another
Hungry,
bite.
hungry.
That's not horrible.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Did I take a nibble of his ear?
You walk over to Quacken, and I guess, yeah, you just bite off his ear. He can no longer hear out of that ear. He's still writhing in pain. We'll do like a 29. That probably didn't do a whole lot to him. He's missing a lot more important ligaments than his ear. He doesn't care anymore. Quacken, what is your next move?
I'm talking with Coffee. I'm like, you want to go home. You want this fight to be over and done with. You're sick and tired of fighting with me. You want the president to
You
die.
know what? We'll roll the d4 to see his gullibility deficiency
I
here.
don't think I have good odds here. I don't. I don't.
All right, now let's roll the d20 to see. Maybe it.
Oh,
Hey.
that might be the lowest one we've seen today.
So, Coffee does indeed go home. He sits on his couch and he's scrolling through the TV, but then he remembers he was doing something. He was fighting somebody. He can't remember who. But then the news comes on that Quacken, after reattaching his leg somehow by some mystery, is still holding up the president. Not really, though. He is writhing in pain, but he remembers, I have to go kick that guy's ass. So then Coffee.
Could have still just killed the president, but then Coffee coming.
No, we'll
back.
roll for you killing the president.
Oh, okay.
You don't kill the president. The president instead
is not
actually
one.
kicks you in the back of your head and runs out the building.
The
You
president
do.
is no
You
longer
now
alive.
lose actually 20 aura. That's embarrassing. You let that man do that to you. Coffee now stands in front of Gibbity Gup. What is his next move? It'll do this too. You did get kicked in the back of the head.
Fair.
Coffee.
I talk to mosquitoes, I make amends, and I get him to suck all his blood dry.
Okay, we'll do the amends roll.
Okay.
You
Okay,
get
I
half
made
of them. You get half of them. We'll
For
say
a
a couple
third?
hundred mosquitoes.
Like 75%.
No, if you got a 1, they would have never have came.
A 2 would be half. A 2 should be half.
No, a 2 would be a quarter.
Yeah.
Now we're roll for the blood sucking.
Okay.
We will lose.
Roll for damage.
Okay.
We'll just say, we'll say you're at like a whopping now 10 HP. That's a lot.
Not looking so hot.
Quacken now having almost all of the blood taken out of his body, but there weren't enough mosquitoes to really do it. Some mosquitoes are still pissed, but they're like, this guy tastes good. He tastes like a burger. It's pretty exquisite meal we have here. Quacken on his last legs, his last moments, is thinking up of a new plan to maybe come back from this. What is his idea?
I'm gonna frostbite my arm, and I'm gonna use my ice arm to right hook coffee.
It's just gonna break in off.
Well, hold on. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this goes.
Oh.
Yeah. Clearly not
For
very
damage
well.
Damage roll.
Oh.
Is this for yourself?
So, yeah. Let's go negative.
Mine is on.
You frostbite your arm. You can't really stand up well to go hit him. You hit him in the leg. Instead, your arm shatters into a million pieces, and multiple pieces of your arm strike inside of you, causing you to bleed out and die. And you do lose now minus 2,000 aura, because that is embarrassing. You just killed yourself.
Pick it up.
For the first time.
Like that.
What? No, actually, it's another villain who lost. We don't have a single villain won.
What is he
That's the
doing?
way you are. Hey.
Oh.
Let's turn it back on. I actually like this song.
Just the way you are.
All right. Now I have one final round.
Another round?
Yes, one more. For all the marbles.
For all the marbles.
For all the marbles. For all of them.
For all of them.
Now I'll give you a choice. Do you want to use all of the abilities, or do you want to do wheel spin, 5 abilities each? What do you guys feel?
All the ability. We could do. Coffee, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. That's a few.
We'll coin flip it.
Get up
What should heads be?
right.
Head
Baby
should
was-
be all the abilities.
All the abilities. Okay.
Just the way you are. Not
Alright,
just
well, that's
the
all the
way
abilities.
you are.
So what I'll do is, actually I can make this work. Oh, but you don't know this part, the actual best part of the song? Okay, bro, you're a fraud.
Oh, what?
Actually, we should get rid of 24 since he did indeed die. You'll instead be Gyatotron, since he is a surviving member.
I'm a corpse. I'm just dead.
No, I'm giving you. You have 40 HP.
Fuck.
Actually, we'll re-roll the HP.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm playing Hollow Knight.
No, well, I don't care. I didn't ask. How dare you be doing anything but paying attention to the podcast episode that's very important to your career? The worst mistake you ever make in your lousy career. I'm so lost you didn't know actually the best part of this entire song. It makes me very upset.
Oh, baby girl. Listen here if you want.
Tim, that's all I can think of is that meme. Timmy. Actually, you know what? To be really funny, we'll roll the wheel again. Where's the wheel? Actually, we'll roll a number. The 1 through 4 cube. To see how many abilities you get. Actually, we'll do the 6. Oh, you get 5 per. You get 5 more. Alright. Quack it, Tails.
Tails.
You get starting roll.
I get what?
You will find out, I guess. Alright, let's go. And I'll just list them straight down, I guess. No, actually, we'll do the same thing. You have the ability to make everyone in a 6-foot radius turn into an umbrella.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh wait, that wasn't for me.
That was for you.
Oh, wait, that's perfect.
Fried
For you.
chicken.
Coffee, you have an STD magnet.
What am I gonna do with that?
I'll let you re-see your fullest of powers, because there's actually a lot you could do with that. Actually, it is pretty accurate since your character did have AIDS earlier, so that does make sense.
Yeah, wait, this game's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Quacken, you can summon. Actually, this one you already have. Never mind. We'll reroll for that one. You could have already did that. I didn't want you to do it again.
Yo, Sam, can I put a song on?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want you to.
Why not
Quacken,
wanna
you
put a
can
song
bend
on?
reality at will.
This.
This means that you can only bend reality at a person named Will.
Oh.
Oh my god, Die in a Fire? Sounds so cool. Sounds so awesome. Coffee,
Okay,
you can
for
attract
real.
horny bears.
Oh yeah.
Actually, what's the next song in this playlist? Cold
Like
Outside?
6 foot, 7 foot.
Play 6 foot,
7?
7 foot. You know what?
6
No,
foot,
you're
7
listening to
foot.
this. I should listen to
6
this one
foot, 7
first.
foot. 6 foot, 7 foot. I don't want to listen to the Death Stranding playlist.
Just you said that I'm gonna find some on the playlist now.
Six,
They were moved
7.
down bad again. I'm so pissed. The song is so good.
Like 6, 7.
No, fuck you, bro.
6 foot, 7 foot. The good one. I'm not talking
There, you're
about the
gonna go
meme. You know.
6, 7.
No, I don't. I'm not trying to. I just like the song.
I don't believe you.
It's a good song, bro. 6 foot, 7 foot.
Anyway, fucking your next power is immunity to paper.
Oh yeah, I'm locked. On it.
Coffee, you have brown noise with no immunity.
What the fuck is brown noise?
You can emit a noise that makes people shit themselves at a tremendous force. However, you aren't immune. You will also start shitting yourself at a tremendous force.
Oh.
Correct. And every time you dramatically and loudly monologue your current thoughts, you slow down time by 70%. Down, bad, down. You see that? That's peak right there.
Damn, why is he angry?
And you can listen to this. Oh, Coffee, you have self-charm, which means that you can convince yourself that you're really cool. Isn't that awesome, Sauce? Anyway, one more
No.
roll.
Okay, so how am I supposed to compete against this?
Quacken, you can consume your loved ones!
Can I ask an important question?
What is your important question?
Why would I want to do that?
Well, it's your ability. You woke up with this. And Coffee, you have the ability, and not really ability, you are forced that your shoe, the soles of your shoes and feet and like that, mostly whatever's on top of your foot, you taste that. It's like wearing a shoe, you taste whatever the sole of your shoe is tasting.
Okay.
I know that's a very, very crazy ability to have. Anyway, let's get to the battle. There's a lot of abilities here. I also need to roll for health. Roll the D20. I need to spin for the coin flip. Coffee heads or tails?
Tell. Yeah.
Aya. Aya. 200.
Quacken. You
What?
you might be in a bad spot here.
I'm a fucking corpse.
What? No, we just gotta roll for you.
What happened?
Oh yeah.
Reroll? Reroll.
You know, yeah,
No.
sure, we'll give you a reroll.
Yeah.
I was hoping you got a 1. That would have been even funnier.
That would have been.
All right. Now, Coffee, we're gonna make you the villain this time.
Wow.
Let's see if you continue the trend of losing fights as a villain.
Wait, do I have? Yeah, I do have no.
You have all your old abilities, including the 5 I just gave you. All right, I'm gonna change the
Oh,
music
yeah.
again. What song to listen to, guys? We feeling Silent Hill 2?
Oh yeah.
Feeling Thrift Shop?
Loser baby.
No. I will listen to Why Does He Look Like
6
That?
foot, 7 foot.
No! We're
Why
not
not?
listening to 6 foot, 7 foot.
What if I
Or
were to
is
do
you thinking of
another
it? It's because
song?
of 6, 7.
Oh, it's a good song.
Oh my god, fine, bro. I'll put it in queue if I find it. I use it here.
Why do you have a C418 song in there?
Because this song is fire.
Hmm.
From Cookie Clicker. Anyway,
Who
Coffee,
gets to go first?
you are going into outer space to steal the
Or me
moon.
first?
Is this like Despicable Me?
You're in the middle of town square. You have your shrink ray loaded, ready to go, but then Yadatron, in their egg-shaped form, roll up on you. Go, hey, you stop this shit
Can I
right
be uneggified?
No.
Oh.
Unless you know what, Coffee? What's his drawback for super intelligence? Let's get rid of it. Give him an ultimatum. Either this or
His definition of super intelligence is average intelligence.
Fine, bro.
all right.
As long as I don't look like a fucking egg.
You go up there and you tell him, hey, you stop this right now, and Quacken heads or tails.
Heads.
You get to swing first. What is your first actions?
Oh yeah. I get to swing first. Let's go look at our skills, abilities,
you
and
do.
whatnot.
You have a whole lot of abilities with a
Give
lot
me,
of
like, 5 seconds.
consequences.
You know what? I call my good friend Will over, and I turn him into a gun,
What?
Turn
and I
Will
put 5 rounds into Coffee.
Let's see how that goes for you.
Will does not show up.
Are we on the moon anyway?
You're not on the moon. You're in town square. You're in your like Dr. Doofenshmirtz building with your laser, getting ready to shrink the moon and bring it towards you.
Will actually says, "Go fuck yourself, loser."
So Will doesn't answer your call. That's minus 1,000 aura. You are a superhero. That is embarrassing. We won a new one. Coffee, confused on who the fuck Will is and why he didn't show up, then goes to do his actions, which are...
I pick Quacken up from behind and I fly, making sure Quacken is the
Yo!
first to crash into the building.
This is the first time flight.
Oh,
has
this is the
been
music
used.
video. Oh, damn.
What the?
Damn, lock him in, cuh. Oh!
No, not the pool.
Oh, wait, that's Aura! He did not wish it with a straight face!
It's my
Oh.
charisma. I lost my
Oh.
mind. Oh,
Oh, hell no. You're
I thought you
chopped, bro.
skipped it. I thought you skipped it.
Alright, let's roll.
Eh.
Heal.
Okay.
Let's do a damage roll.
Okay.
We'll just cut this in half. Let's say it's like 40 damage
Wait, does
ish.
coffee still have gullibility? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? I got a plan.
Coffee grabs Quack and tries to run him through a building, but the building is just a random crumble cookie. So he just blows straight through the glass, kills like 3 people in the span of doing this. It's kind of crazy that he think this would work. And since Quacken really should have died in this scenario, the lady working at that crumble cookie just explodes into a million pieces. Very unfortunate and tragic. They're flying into the sky, but Gyatron is finally going to put a stop to this. So he...
Oh, my bad, guys.
it is your turn.
I make coffee believe that his name is Will, and I make him I make him turn into an old senile grandpa.
Okay. Okay. It's just
Listen.
so fucking stupid. Oh my god. All right. Coffee. Actually, I should have did like an action roll, huh? Oh, damn. Actually, we'll roll the d4 to see if this works. We'll say it does, but he's like middle age. He's like in his 50s now. So Coffee's now senile old man flying with you through the air. What is your next action?
Uh,
No, it's
let's see.
Quacken. It's Quacken's act.
Oh, okay. Let's
Because
go
he
back to
didn't
the
really do
abilities.
anything.
All right. While he's slow, old, and senile, you know. Hold on, I have to look at all the abilities because there's just so many.
I can hold on. Let me.
Um,
And I can't double space it. Where is it? There you go. That didn't help. Double. That.
didn't help either. I mean, it kind of did, but like,
Hold on. Let's do single. And I just. That still does nothing. You know what? Fuck you. Oh, fuck. No. You know what? Die.
um,
Is it my turn yet?
This is so
no,
quacking.
I'm trying. There's a lot to read.
Hold on. While you're thinking of that, we're gonna listen to more Death Stranding because I want to piss Coffee off. Yeah, I skipped this song to do that. He'll never forgive me for this action.
You're forgiven.
I don't want to be forgiven. I'm rolling to see if I'm forgiven. Damn it! All right.
Let's see. You know what? Change my mind. Instead of Coffee being an old senile grandpa, well, I guess I can't.
You
He's
can't
my
undo the
grandpa,
thing you did to him.
and I consumed him.
No, okay.
He's my grandpa.
Okay.
I then consume Coffee.
Okay, well, let's roll to see if you can convince him to being your grandpa. You don't. We'll say
Well,
that. You
shit.
don't. So, that doesn't work.
I still
What?
try and consume him.
That's. You know what? Let's roll to see if you can consume him. Oh.
Oh shit. How much damage do I do?
Actually, we'll do this. We'll do -3 trying to consume him. Since you didn't get the spell off, and we'll do a damage roll.
9.
So it's about like 6.
6?
Yeah.
Oh.
You shouldn't have been able to eat him at all, actually, so.
Wait, 6 damage? Well, I guess,
Yeah, we'll do
I still
about
tried to
like
take it
what?
out.
Like. You're at like 280? 180? Yeah, 180.
You know.
Coffee now having a chunk taken out of his shoulder. As he actually not out of his shoulder, I guess, as he was flying him. He bites his hand, taking his index and thumb clean off his body.
Holy
Coffee
balls.
not very happy with the outcome of that. His next actions are
Using my gravity control, I may do the endoskeleton move again. Weight of 1,000 tons of a skeleton, turning him into just a pile of hamburger meat.
what is your okay, so it really doesn't matter. I don't have to roll for that. God. If he rolls a
Start
20, do we just insta end game and he just dies?
I guess we could do that.
It probably won't happen though, right? It didn't.
11. Like from Stranger Things.
Like I'm
One.
getting swallowed.
He breaks
No,
an arm, I
Coffee
guess.
indeed does start dragging him down, but in turn of rolling that very low damage number and roll number, forgets that he was flying with him and was holding on to him, so they both go crashing into the ground. Quacken, not very scathed by that. We'll say, like, get 25. He is a little hurt, because his bones do fucking suck. But he kind of, regems him back or whatever. Hamburger Skinner and all that, is alive and well. His next actions are.
My next actions are. Exploding testicles. All up in his mouth. That's what
I should start
I'm gonna pull my
using. I
pants
should
down,
just start getting creative here. Hold on. Actually, let me skip the song too.
start getting
this song is
creative.
fire.
I mean, I can switch it up, I guess.
No, I have a very
But-
creative way to make this funny. We'll
I was
roll.
gonna say, I don't know how you can make testicles funny.
16 damage number. 4. So you didn't do a whole lot. Coffee watches in horror as Quacken blows up his genitalia, getting them all over his face. And on complete accident, he forgets he does have an STD magnet, so now he has every STD. Very unfortunate for him.
Right.
I mean, I have STDs though.
You lose more aura for saying you might have STDs. They want a new hero. Coffee, now with every STD and chunks of this man's genitalia slathering his body. Oh, I forgot to do damage. It wasn't a lot of damage. Actually, probably was a lot of damage. But more like, 78. Yeah, this was fair. Coffee looks in horror at this man. His next actions are. Because we're gonna hit the 3-hour mark. If we keep this fucking grandma ass thing
Sorry,
here,
sorry.
I need to see some fucking cataclysmic
Yeah,
murders.
I'm gonna bring in a group of horny bears to Quacken.
Yo, what?
And add like an extra action.
We'll roll for it. We'll give you a D4. No.
Oh, that's okay.
What are we feeling, chat? This song's really good. I like this guy. Anyway, don't look at that. Don't look at that either. Yo. All right. So, Coffee, you said you were gonna what? You were gonna
Get a
send
bunch
a
of
group
horny
of horny
bears to
bears
rape
to
Quacken.
rape him. Okay. Oh my god. Do I do a roll for the bears coming at all? That'd be really funny. No, I'll just do mission roll, I guess. I guess they wouldn't really damage him, but Quacken is now scarfed for like. Actually, we'll do a roll to see how many bears show up. It's not a lot of bears.
Just one.
Not a lot of bears.
It's not a lot of bears.
I feel
As a
like
matter
one
of
or two
fact,
would be too many.
Yeah, I feel like maybe like a bear or two come out of the woods and actually a grown hairy man comes with them and they just have their way with Quacken. Doesn't do any damage, but he's now scarred for life. Even because he didn't even get the pleasure of it because his genitalia is gone. He blew them off his body. So it's just him being touched inappropriately. But after the pleased and satisfied bears and bear man leave, Quacken's next actions are
After the bears leave, after me, man, after they've had their way, why'd they have to leave? I could have done something if they didn't leave.
you can't control the bears. Coffee does.
I could. Well, yeah, I guess. Never mind. Well, no, I could have done something.
You know,
I
fine.
could've
We'll
had
roll this if the
coffee.
bears stay.
Do the bears stay? Yes or no?
The grown man stays. The man stays. You lose the other two
Who's
bears.
the grown man?
The hairy
Where's the
man.
grown
He
man
came to a
in
pride
this?
parade and he you.
I thought there was a grown man. I don't want him anymore. I don't want the grown man. He can stay. He can take his leave.
Oh no, he's staying now. You.
I was gonna have Coffee believe that he wanted the bears to rape him, so they could have their way with him too.
You know, we'll roll for that one. The bear, the
No!
man just leaves and gets text.
The
This,
man did not want to rape
this
Coffee.
is the dumbest shit ever, dude. Oh my god. Alright, Quack, get out of your next action.
Well then, what?
Oh, you do that. I'm gonna keep scrolling through the play. Oh wait, I actually like some of these songs. I don't like this one anymore.
Crashing by David.
Now we're playing Pilot.
David coming to Fortnite.
Alright, go ahead, Quacken. What are your next moves?
You know, I sexually caress Coffee, and then after I do that, I use my Rexplode to blow up from his thighs to his chin. Just
What?
a line.
Alright, you know what? Since there's like abilities that backfire, we'll do the 1 in 4 chance to see if your ability backfires or not. If it's a high number, it doesn't. It's low.
Well, it's a 25% chance. If
Does.
it's 1, then it backfires. If it's anywhere above 1, then it doesn't, right?
But that wouldn't make sense, right? If it's
But that's
50%,
but
if you
it's
do
a
2,
25% chance.
no, we'll coin flip.
But it's a 25% chance. That doesn't make any sense.
Alright, it backfired.
That doesn't. But hello?
It's a 50-50.
Wait, go to the document. It's a 25.
Oh, 25. Okay, then I guess well, that still wouldn't make
Does not
sense.
care for my case.
Fine, we'll roll the 1 in 4.
I don't blow up. Yay!
Oh, I guess I gotta roll damage numbers. Let's see how much this really does. How effective is this? Oh my god.
18.
Oh.
7.
Alright, so Coffee now being sort of kind of split up the middle. We'll leave you at a little 150 now. Almost about be quacking himself with how little you're doing to him. Instead of doing damage, you had a bunch of bears touch him inappropriately. Anyway, Coffee, what are your next actions after almost being blown up by Quacken? Brush it off. You're like, ah.
I'm gonna roll for an extra action first.
Okay. Denied.
No, fucking great. Great.
We said what?
I'm gonna, with the super speed, do a bunch of cartwheels, creating a tornado around him, flying him up into the sky.
So what is the damage? Him falling from the sky?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. There's probably a bunch of people who are gonna watch this episode and like actively play D&D and are gonna be so confused on what the fuck is happening. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Anyway.
My guy's just talking nonsense.
This guy's just rolling dice and saying shit. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Just pulling shit out of his ass.
To let you know, yes, I am. I haven't played D&D. So I don't know what
The
the fuck's
closest thing we
happening.
played to it was
Baldur's Gate. We've only played Baldur's Gate. I've listened to people play a mock-up game of D&D that's just been puzzles. So I'm basing it loosely off of that. So I'm just letting it rock. And it's working. It's pretty funny. Don't know if it's accurate though. What was it? We have like a 18 and 9. Quacken, having his glass bones, falls from the sky, almost breaking every bone in his body. To make it even worse, he tries to fast regen his bones, and they aren't right. He looks like a Wendigo of the sorts now, sitting at a whopping now 100 HP. Actually, we'll do like 10. Nope, that's not the number I wanted. 110. I'm also gonna change the song. No, actually, I might not. Actually. Is there a problem, Coffee?
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
Hey, Quacken, what do you think? Do you like the song we're listening to right now?
Edition
I
Fire?
don't think I've ever heard it before.
Like, do you think the song's fire?
It's I can't even understand what she's saying, bro.
So, like, would you say it's a good song or no?
No, I can't understand what she's saying.
Well, it's
Well,
not
I'll
a good
start it over
song.
so you can try to understand it, okay?
Oh, okay. Cap cap wop.
Coffee doesn't understand the peak that is
Oh,
Wham
no.
Wham.
I'll be honest. Cap cap wop wop kind of caught me off guard.
He
What is
doesn't
this, bro? What
understand.
is Chan TDM doing?
That's logic.
What is
It's
Chan
not.
TDM, bro?
I'm gonna look up a picture of Dan TDM.
No,
Not
no, no, no,
even.
no.
Come on, he looks like
Look at
Justin
him.
Bieber. Oh,
No,
what the
that
fuck?
one.
What the hell? Hold on. What the fuck happened? I know we have an episode to get to. What the fuck is this? Hey, yo.
I told you.
Why is he. Yo. What the fuck? The fact that he has the glasses on too is crazy as fuck, bro. I didn't know he wore glasses. I was so lost. Now I gotta turn the song off. Alright, we'll listen to David.
Yeah, peak.
Alright. Quacken, what is your next action upon having half your bones broken and now looking like a paraplegic man?
I try to use my create anything ability. I try and make a rocket launcher that shoots nuclear bombs.
Whatever
Wait, am I
will
supposed to
this-
be the hero?
Yes.
Maybe we don't want a nuclear bomb. Just a rocket launcher will do. Oh.
What is
we
what
do
is he
not make
creating?
it
What is he creating instead?
a
Oh,
piece
I
of
So
wonder.
paper.
we'll say he instead creates a missile launcher that can only shoot at himself.
Oh,
Surely
We'll
we
roll
decide
to
not to fire it,
see.
right?
We'll roll to see if you decide to do that. You are also mentally unwell as you are retarded.
7, which means I'm stupid and shot it anyway. Ah, yes, I'm a corpse. I'm a corpse.
It got worse and worse with every dice roll. You rolled two of the lowest numbers and then got a 10 on the. So Quacken has now shot himself with the rocket that he made. He is now sitting at a whopping 87 HP upon being shot with a rocket, and is now sitting at a whopping minus 2,000. Or they really need a new hero right now, as he also blew a hole in a random office building, killing many men, women, and children. But now Coffee's seeing as this moment, as he's losing his aura, his everything, as it's time to strike once again. What is Coffee's next move?
hmm. Uh,
I'm gonna roll for the extra action again.
Why do you keep doing this? You know you're not getting the extra action.
I'm kidding.
Oh, you get extra action. Okay.
Let's go. So I'm gonna use the magic pen. I'm gonna draw myself up a power suit.
Do you want to
Then,
roll to see if you make the power suit properly?
yeah, let's see if we make the
Actually,
power
no. Do
suit.
the other thing first. I want to know. See if I can make this worse for you.
Then I'm gonna use my gravity control to make myself heavier, so I hit heavier. But the power suit will contradict the weight, so I hit like the sun. Like when I hit him, boom! Let's go. I kind of do it.
So say like, you're like a knight in shining armor now. You're not Iron Man level. You go to do the first thing. Oh. Alright, you know what? I think the funniest way to go about this, we're gonna roll a damage number. You're almost quacking right now with these numbers here. You go and try to affect the gravity of yourself, but it doesn't work on yourself, it works on the armor. So you go down, but the armor falls off of you, and instead you plummet into the ground at however many miles per hour the sun will take you. Turning you to pretty much almost a pancake, knocking you down to 120 HP.
Aura.
And you do lose aura for that one. They want a new villain. You're obviously terrible at your job. You can't even villain right. But Quacken, after talking to the police saying, you have this handled, you're going to take care of it, you don't need to call Superman, he turns around and his
Are any
first
of the
actions
cops
are...
named Will?
What?
Are any of the cops named Will?
We'll roll to see.
Oh.
One is named William, so you get half control of him.
Alright. I need this. Hold on. I turn Will into Superman. And have him fuck up. Well, no, you know what? Because I said I don't need Superman. What do I turn Will into?
What?
What do I turn Will into?
What do you turn Will into?
A genital missile launcher. Oh, freaking yes.
So you get one shot, one
I
opportunity.
shoot the Will genital missile launcher at Coffee and blow him up.
Well, that's be your genitals, and you blew yours up already.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I roll for an extra action.
Okay. Denied, we'll say. So now you just have this genital launcher. You shoot it at Coffee. And...
It
Oh.
hits him in the throat.
Oh. We'll say it took the last of his 100 HP. He's now embarrassed. He lost more of his aura. He has balls in his mouth. And he has every STD and then some. All right.
Like,
All right. Coffee, what are your actions after having balls sent at you at the speed of a missile launcher?
I use.
Do you want to roll for an extra action?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for the extra action.
You got it.
I'm gonna use my see into the future to protect myself for next turn. And for my attack, I'm gonna.
Well, don't you want to
use
know
a
what he's gonna do?
Well, I'll know, but I also have to attack this turn. But
Oh,
I'm using
yes,
that
okay.
oh,
Alright, attack, I guess.
with the pen. I'm gonna draw up a super virus and give it and inject it into Quacken.
Super
I'll
virus, like
do
the
a
one you have in
roll.
your house, or like Resident Evil super virus? Oh, you did not hit the super virus roll. Parkinson's got the better of you.
So instead, you invent the cure to cancer and you inject it into him. Actually, you know what we should do? How
The
many
cure to
abilities do you
meat skin.
have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 8. We have an 8 roll. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say his regen is now buffed. He can now regen properly. You cured his bone
Right.
ailment.
Hey guys,
Great.
All
let's pull
right.
up.
Now, Quacken, what is your next action? Coffee gets to know what that action is. And I'll even let him, I guess. Well, actually, I really guess it really doesn't matter because he'll know what to do.
Since he fixed my healing, I think my next action is gonna be to heal.
All right, let's see if I guess it's, he's seen into the future and he knows he does this. Let's do a roll to see if he still does it in injection with it or if he doesn't.
I cured myself. I cured the fifth thing to myself.
You instead
I instead
still
inject
cured
myself with
him.
the cure.
You
And
would
I
have to roll a high
whatever the
number.
fifth.
You got a 2.
Wait, what?
Is it a 2?
I'm lost.
It's roll for you, Coffee, to see if you stop yourself from injecting him with it.
Oh.
Actually, I'm making a coin flip. Heads or tails, Coffee.
Tails. No, heads. Heads.
All right. You gain back your element.
What's the fifth thing for me that I cure?
You don't get to cure it. You rolled a 2 on the other dice. You don't get the benefits after you save yourself. Oh, hold on, it's gonna come back on. Oh my god. Cap, wop, wop. Well. So now, Quacken, as you go to heal yourself, it does not work out for you, but you don't lose any HP. You just still have fucked up bones. What is your next action?
It was when I saw. Hold on. I have to.
You want to roll for an extra action?
No, hold on. I need Will to come back, but you know what?
We'll roll
Yeah,
to see if you get a
let's roll
will.
for the extra action.
All right. You don't get it.
Well, shit.
Do you want to roll for to see if Will answers the phone this time?
Yeah, but like that's an action, you know.
I won't make. It's still you could still do what you want to do with Will, but this is to see if your ability
All
works.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't. All right.
Will does not pick up the phone again.
Use more aura for that. That's
Minus-
embarrassing.
Minus 4,000 aura.
Yeah, this is embarrassing.
Because no way, bro did not pick up a
Bro is a literal superhero, and he is not answering his phone.
So, we are now 6,000 aura in debt.
This is very bad.
Guys, what's the weather like in this scenario?
It's clear skies.
Windy?
It's sunny.
Well, damn. I guess turning coffee into a umbrella would not work.
Well, you can
That's
still
gonna
do
have
it.
coffee get turned
Do you
into
want
an
to roll to
umbrella and
see
have
if
to
it?
fly away.
Maybe we could roll to see
Sure.
if that. We'll roll to see if there's wind. There's not wind. You just did it for no reason.
wind.
So, Coffee, you are now an umbrella
Yay.
for only this turn. What would you like to do as your new umbrella self?
Using gravity control, I affect myself and I launch myself into Quacken.
Okay. Let's roll here.
Wait, I thought he couldn't. Oh well, I guess he's an umbrella now. So he can't do
15.
that.
Let's see the damage.
Wait,
Alright.
can he do that?
He can't do that.
Because he's an umbrella.
This is a made-up situation. We're gonna let him fly into you.
Well, I know, but it's gravity control.
But it's not him.
Gravity
It's
control
him
yourself.
as an umbrella. It's an umbrella, so we'll let it slide.
GG, bro.
So now you're
Only
at 70
17 damage,
HP.
though. It's kind of crazy.
He's stabbed into your chest. You pull him out, and he's back to normal now. He's no longer an umbrella.
I think
Quacken,
I
what
would
is your
have,
next turn?
like 60 HP because he did kind of roll an 18 and then.
I mean, if you
9.
wanted to be fine, here you go. You rolled a 15, actually. Wasn't that high,
That
but...
was 15 and then a 9, but you know, same.
What is your
same
next
shit,
ability?
Different toilet. Hey guys. Yo, what is he up to?
As long as you're not loading. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, back to that thing. Yeah, it's very important, I guess. Yeah, you should look at these.
Do I still have the Will penis launcher, but it's missing a rocket?
We'll see if it stayed. It did not.
Die. Guys, what's left? You know, I'm gonna use my super strength and my glass arm to right hook coffee. Uppercut coffee. Oh wow.
Out of 15s. The 4.
Oh.
So you hit coffee. You don't lose your arm, I guess. I won't have you lose your arm, but the shards and all that would have happened from the glass arm don't really affect him a whole lot. He kind of brushes it off. We'll leave him at like a whopping, what, 87 now? Yeah, that seems fair. Coffee looks back at Quack and says, "Hey, buddy, you made out of glass over there? Get a load of this wannabe superhero in the gutter in his aura." And the crowd down below watching this happen start giggling and laughing at Mr. Gyattatron up in the sky.
At this point, bro. We're already at minus infinite aura, bro.
Coffee, would you like to try and get rid of his aura?
What do you mean get rid of his aura?
Would you like to roll to get rid of his aura? This isn't an action. This is just something for fun. Do
Like, what would
you
get-
want to reclaim your aura and take all of his?
But he has minus 6,000.
We'll roll it. You'll give you a positive 6,150.
But what do I get from having aura? Is there anything
Nothing. You just
positive
have
out of it?
aura.
You just have aura.
Nah,
People
I'm
favor
still
you
like-
more in the fight.
You don't
Nah,
want
it's
to roll that.
It's
high
not an
aura?
action. You could just do it for fun.
But I can lose even more aura from a bad roll.
Then, are you scared of a chance? A roll? A dice roll?
Fine, I'll do it.
Holy peer pressure, bro. Oh,
Look at looks like I'm
Okay,
cheating.
What if
Like,
he didn't take his
alright.
aura? He kind of got peer pressured into that.
Yeah, no, he's loses his aura. Yeah.
I can't have minus.
Now everyone goes, "Hey, wait a minute, this guy's lame too. These guys both fucking suck. Boo! Stop fighting in our city, called New York City." Homeless man lobs a can of his AIDS at you, and now you have another aid. Or STD or whatever. Coffee,
Right.
what is your next action?
Okay. Thinking. I'm gonna roll for an extra action.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I'm gonna use invisibility, sneak behind Kraken, and cut off both his legs. By turning my hands into a giant glass sword. Or my skin into a glass sword.
I mean, I guess not a strong metal, huh? Oh.
Oh! Okay.
My legs.
So Quacken is now missing both of his legs, but it didn't do a whole
I'm
lot to
missing
him.
both of my legs?
You got them both clean off.
Ew.
Will. Will do something. He's just at his house watching this happen all on the TV. Hell no, am I going down there? This guy fucking sucks.
Drown at will. Does that mean I can drown at Will's house?
If he shows up,
Guys, wait. Oh, you
you
know
wanna roll to
what?
see if he shows up?
Roll for an extra action. We need it.
You get it.
Yes! We're calling up Will for the 3rd time today.
He picks up finally
Yes,
and
he
comes to the
finally
battle
did.
for your. All right, what is your plan to win back this
Alright, well,
fight after
are
you're
we
missing
gonna
both
do?
your legs?
Me and Will. Will puts me on his shoulders. He's carrying me around, you know. Wait, no, I need Will. We've got to turn him into something. We turn Will into a sticky grenade. And we use our super strength to lob him at Coffee. We actually put the sticky grenade down my own throat.
The song we playing? That's how peak it is. I had to play twice.
I'm dead. I'm a corpse.
All right, let's see the damage roll though. That's not a whole lot. So you go to throw the grenade with your super strength, but your hand snaps in half because your bones are terrible, swinging the grenade back into you, and Will blows up.
Will do something.
Will does a whopping lot of damage to you. You're now sitting at 35 HP. We might have our first villain win of the night here.
Is Coffee? Yeah, Coffee's the villain.
Yeah, Coffee is the villain. He was trying to steal the moon. He's gonna probably
Surely
do
we
it if you don't
lost
stop him.
another 2,000 aura, right?
That did happen. Will answered the phone and you just fucking killed him upon yourself.
I sold the bag.
Yep. The crowd now really hates you way more than Coffee. As a matter of fact, upon this happening, Coffee regains 1,000 of his aura back. Oh, why did I make him more aura? Yeah. Because they start seeing him more favorably now. Coffee, what is your next action after watching this display?
Okay. Uh.
I'm surprised I'm not using like any of these other abilities like brown noise. You don't want everyone to shit themselves and.
No.
Because
Well,
if it
we
was
had the
my,
horny
if I
bear
wasn't the
show up.
episode, I would have been going crazy right now. That's all I'm gonna say. Do you want to
I
roll for an
used
extra
my
action?
No, I'm not gonna roll for an extra action here.
Okay. What's your?
I'm
Are
gonna
you-
use super speed, run at Quacken full Officer Earl from Cloudy of a Chance of Meatballs, and drop kick his head to try and kick it off
Surely
while
it
he's
doesn't work,
sitting
right,
with
guys?
no legs on the ground, a stump. Let's go!
Damage roll?
Let's go!
All
Coffee
right.
won the game.
You didn't do a lot. You're at 5 HP.
But you
And
kicked
you
my
do lose
ass.
more aura because you are. This is embarrassing. But you want a new hero. Quacken, with the tiny bit of invincibility he
I knew that.
has, fighting. Maybe there's one last trick up his sleeve that he could pull off to maybe turn this fight in his favor.
Hold on. Scroll down a little bit. We've got to think of something.
I was gonna hit
know
the
what?
Rex blow.
You can roll for like fast regen or anything like that, extra turn, anything in that nature to see maybe, you know.
You know, we're gonna roll for an extra action.
You don't get it.
You know what? we're gonna drown it well.
Oh,
You're just gonna kill
Hold
yourself?
on. This has got to be something.
Do you want to
Where's
roll
the
for a
button?
heal? The fast regen.
No, we don't.
Are
need
you
it.
sure? Okay.
We're going to use Coffee's his his gullibility. We're gonna make him believe once again that his name is in fact Will, and he then turns into a puddle and can't do anything because he's a puddle. Yay!
Great.
Coffee, you are now a puddle. For the turn.
Do we think if I boil
Because
the
you
puddle,
on the puddle, die.
it will die?
Quacken, what is your next action? Now that he's a puddle for this one turn.
I touch coffee with my Rexplode, and I boil him. Him puddle.
Cause him to
That's-
evaporate. You just win the
Yeah,
fight.
I'm going to evaporate coffee with the.
Actually, we did have the 1 in 4 to see if you just blow up yourself. Oh, you almost did. Almost had it. An hilarious end to that.
Did my Wi-Fi just crash?
Coffee.
This is a
Yeah.
little bit of a
Are you,
pause.
are you seeing
hello?
what he just did to you?
Die here? Does she like turn this around?
I did not win.
Quacken boils coffee. And because it is 4 a.m. and I want to not post another 4-hour long episode, Coffee is sent off. He doesn't die. He's just turned into mist and will come back eventually. Maybe in a future episode. Maybe we see him later on. But Quacken,
Finish the fight.
with the last HP he had, losing all his, or actually, you know what? I have one last roll. You're on the floor, writhing in pain, agony. I'll do one final 1 in 4 roll to see if the crowd just kills you from how much aura you lost. They don't want you as a hero anymore. They save you instead. They
Alright.
forgive you for being one of the worst heroes of all time. Send you to their super doctors. I'll roll to see if Coffee gets to seal the moon another day. He does not.
Oh.
Anyway.
He's just a corpse.
Well, that was the end of this session. That was amazing, guys. I'm glad at the end of all of this, the hero was the winner. And they won. However, Quacken, as you did technically, I think, win the most fights in a row, right?
Wait,
That is true. You did win.
Wait.
You did. It would technically be a tiebreaker, right? We don't want to do a tiebreaker. You know, we don't. I don't think anyone wants to do a tiebreaker.
Shouldn't it be the person who lost? You know, like.
What do you mean the person who lost?
I didn't show up late today.
Yep. At the very
But Sam
beginning.
also showed up late today.
No, I didn't. I record the videos
Mhm.
and post them and edit them.
You said Wednesday, and then you show up on Thursday.
Minus 10 points for sassing me.
I don't want to.
So, at the very beginning, before we even started the episode, I told Coffee, since Quacken was late, he also accused you of being with an e-girl, which I thought was even more crazy that he would do that to you.
I was.
Flame your name.
I know you were.
Yep,
I
so
know
since
you
you
were.
ditched us for your lady friend, I automatically, at the beginning of, before we even started the recording, declared Coffee as the winner of this episode.
Because I was hanging out with someone that I haven't been able to hang out with recently.
Sure, buddy. We're not falling for it.
Okay, guys. Alright.
Mm-hmm. So Coffee is the winner. Quacken has lost, and he will be hosting next week's episode. Coffee.
Oh, I have a thing.
Nope.
I have to do.
You're
All
hosting
of next week,
next
actually?
Wednesday. You are hosting next Wednesday.
What is that?
Cancer treatment.
I mean, if you have cancer, I mean, we could just always record on Friday, since we do usually have to do 2
Oh, well, I have
recordings.
cancer treatment then too.
Well,
I
we
have
could do it
school
before
on
then.
Friday, but it's not.
I
It
have
won't
cancer
really.
treatment all week. All day, every day.
Anything.
Well, I mean, we could do it, beforehand.
I actually, somebody's raping me, the second that the podcast starts, they're like, hey, it's time. I'm like, ooh,
We'll
shit.
determine that when it comes That will be Friday.
I'm cooked.
Unless you want to go to next week. Do you need a week to think of a topic?
Potentially.
We'll reconsider it on Friday. Anyway, Coffee, any winning words from you to being the best hero, villain, I
I
guess?
didn't deserve it. I'll let this be a lesson. Show up on time.
Quacken, any losing limericks or whatever?
Um, just so you know, guys, when Wednesday rolls around and you don't see a host, it's because I have skipped town and nobody will ever hear from me again. GG's. I guess.
Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, listening, or just viewing this episode of the podcast. You can find Coffee at Coffee the Tabby on Twitch TV. You can find Quacken at Quack Cocaine on Twitch. And you can find me here on YouTube and on my Twitch at FuzzWabbit. Make sure you leave a like. Somebody even subscribe. And if you're excited for the week where Quacken will be hosting the episode, that we'll all be so excited for because he will have the best topic that will rival this one, let us know. Anyway, I'm ending the podcast. This podcast is now over.